fuck is this nonsense?
What? What happened?
This is Twitch chat. It's trying to connect to.
Is it live?
It's live. Yep. Oh no. Why is there mic audio almost starting?
Oh, you confuse me, sir.
Me? Oh. Why? I don't mean
Because
to.
your name change. Up to date Warframe.
They shouldn't say that. I don't know why it says that.
Ami is back. But is it Ami? Probs not. Hunter,
Why
what's
is
the
it
title say
still
for
named
you?
Up to Date Warfare?
Did he respond?
Because we haven't seen her face yet. Megan thinks Ami's a demon. I think it's really Ami. I think it's a trap, but I think it's really Ami.
Hunter, what does the title say for you of the video?
It says spoops anyone for him.
Does it?
Maybe because I just haven't refreshed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's because I haven't refreshed.
Thank you, little brother. Okay, so...
But now I lost the chat room.
Yeah. It said something about catching these hands earlier.
I think that's from something old that I did.
I'm gonna look through this recipe book. What the hell is a party cheese ball?
What?
Immediately interested. 2 packages of softened cream cheese.
That's a lot of cheese.
2 packages of shredded cheddar cheese.
That's a lot of cheese.
2 tablespoons of chopped pimento. That's peppers.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're allergic to a lot of cheese.
Bless you. Thank you.
Too much cheese.
2 tablespoons chopped onion. 2 tablespoons chopped green pepper. 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. And 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. You gotta put that shit in the blender. Okay.
You're on.
Can this go lower or no?
The mic.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just meant so you could see.
As I yawn for what must be the 100th time, I give my neck and shoulders a good rub.
Oh my.
They ache with a heavy dullness. I like to think that I can take more than your average Joe, but apparently even I'm worn out. Is Ami still asleep? It's already noon, but it looks like Ami hasn't moved since I brought her here. I changed my name because I'm, like, connecting a bunch of stuff to Twitch, and I kind of want to start over.
He's rebranding.
Yeah, rebranding. There you go. I'm sure she's just really tired, but if this is more than just sleep, then I'll have to call a doctor. I got a text. Earlier, I sent you a message saying that Ami is safe. It's probably someone replying to that. Omnom doesn't hide his happiness. He also doesn't hide his shock when I tell him about what happened to Miss Natsu. Apparently, Omnom is still under house arrest. It's only been a month. There's no reply from Hazuki.
No duh.
She's probably hasn't recovered yet. Bond just says, "That's great." Which is pretty much what I'd expect he say. He's probably upset because he's not getting any more money from us.
I mean, we're still chasing, Hey girl, what's up? How you doing?
See her just being a creep, just chilling there?
She's always a creep.
Go back to your cage.
I can't do the thing.
You're not going to be able to scare her back. Unless you, like,
Throw something
run over there, like, flailing your arms like a madman. I need that.
Never mind.
Rose is very interested in how I was able to save Ami from the mirror.
Damn it.
She was very unfazed by that.
Fubbernuck.
I guess that's the sort of thing that would make a supernatural specialist like her interested. Always extremely worried about Ami's condition. She says she's got time this evening, but she'll swing by the Black Rabbit, or so she'll swing. I sent a text to Natsu, who's still unconscious in the hospital, so naturally there's no reply. She was the one who was the most desperate to get Ami back, so it sucks that she can't hear the news.
Big brother.
Ami? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah. Did you save me?
Yeah, kinda. Relax, you're safe now.
Big bro.
Ami starts crying. Then she launches herself into my arms and breaks into sobbing.
Thanks. Sniffle. Wah, brother.
She stands there for a while crying. Price of the game.
They better not be fucking killing our aunt right now.
I think she just traded one for the other.
I don't appreciate it. I really do not. Girl, go back home. What you doing? Good job. What'd you do?
You okay now, Ami?
Yeah. She could still be possessed. We don't know yet.
She wipes away her tears and grins an evil grin. If she can smile, then she's probably alright.
Can we turn this down a little bit?
Yeah.
Is it not loud for you?
Hey, Ami, can you tell me what happened? If it's too hard for you, it can wait, but...
No, it's fine.
Yeah, how did she get her headphones back?
Cursed. I can talk about it.
Yeah? Okay then.
What do you want to know?
Just go down the list.
What happened the night you disappeared?
Mean, what happened when we got back to your place after we almost got run over by that van?
Yeah. I heard her scream and rushed to the bathroom, but no one was there.
Kaguya suddenly appeared in the mirror. I was shocked, and then she just dragged me in.
Why'd Kakuya abduct you?
She said it was because I lost her game. Because I didn't give an offering to Yuri.
But you did though.
She didn't put it in the vase. She put it next to it, remember?
The bloodmentary scene of Ami's headphones I saw before. Yuri Takamura's voice asked Ami to offer some flowers. That was probably Kakuya's doing.
Holds up cross. The power of Christ compels you.
Do you want to know something else?
Yeah, the realm of the dead. The whole time, or you were in the realm of the dead the whole time. Yeah.
That's a serious case of dyslexia.
What exactly is that place like?
How should I put it?
Ami tilts her head in thought.
My head felt kind of fuzzy. Like I couldn't ever really tell if I was awake or just dreaming. And I never got hungry, even though I never ate anything while I was there.
That's not a lot of information, stupid.
Bitch, I was locked in a fucking bathroom. Sorry, big brother. I don't really understand it either. Do you want to know about something else?
What? What? I was like, why won't it let me select that? Was Kakuya always with you?
No, not always. Just sometimes. She'd talk and play with me.
What did she talk about?
I mean, if you're fucking dead, you're not getting hungry.
She only ever talked about you. Putting on the charm, big bro.
Me?
She asked me a bunch of questions. Like about your past, hobbies, favorite games. She really wants to
Huh?
date you.
I guess she was interested in me because I survived her games. Oh yeah, Ami. Did Kakuya say anything about that NG thing?
No, she never said anything about it. I was curious too, so I asked her, but she didn't tell me.
Huh? Did she say anything else that caught your attention?
Long dick style.
Whoa.
Actually,
We have to get out of town.
do you know anything about the demon Tsukiyomi?
Oh shit, this is the one.
No, I've never heard of it before. What is it?
I don't know. Thought you would. I just remember Kakuya talking about it.
The demon, Tsukiyomi.
The demon. Tsukuyomi.
Also, she asked for your social and phone number and your credit card number and all of that stuff.
And how long was it? That has an ominous ring to it. Is it another spirit? I mean, she clearly said it's a
You
demon.
want to know about something else?
Nah, that's everything I needed to know. Good job, little nigga. Based on her response, nothing there, nothing for that. You just gonna let that slide?
What am I
Okay.
supposed to say?
Based off her
Big
on
bro,
her
you did a
responses,
racism. Stop.
Ami seems to be her normal self.
I'm a little white child.
I was worried she might have some effects from being in the realm of the dead. She's clearly not white. She's Japanese.
I'm a little Japanese child.
But I guess not.
My
If that's
skin's
the
very
case,
light.
shut up! If that's the case, she can probably handle the news about Aunt Natsu.
Your mom's dead.
Shut up!
Nah.
You don't just tell her that after she's been abducted for
Your
months.
mom is dead.
She died trying to save you. Feel bad.
Shit.
I'll have to tell her some point anyway. Better do it sooner than later. Sooner rather than later. Hey, Ami, I gotta tell you something about Nazi.
What about Mom?
Just stay calm for this, alright? She's dead. She's in the hospital right now. Kakia got her somehow while she was trying to save you.
Yeah, I know.
What? Seriously?
She could probably hear the screaming.
You didn't tell me anything about that?
Yeah, Kakuya told me. Probably just to scare me.
She looks like she's about to cry, but she's doing a good job of holding it in. Till I punch her in the throat.
She's just dead now.
She probably doesn't want to worry me.
If I were all alone, I probably would have cried.
Give me a second, Arlo.
But I have you, so I'm okay.
Ami.
What?
調子はどうだい親友
Oh, he got off house arrest. How
Oh,
things
he
going?
broke out.
Whoa there. Looks like I put the brakes on your sibling reunion. Want me to come back later? I'm done! What are you doing here? Well, you know, I heard you saved Ami, so I couldn't just sit around. I'm glad to see you're safe, Ami.
Yeah, thanks. You helped my brother out, right, Seiji? To tap my mom?
Yeah, because your brother's a hopeless idiot sometimes and your mom's hot. If I didn't rein him in every once in a while, he'd probably run straight off a cliff. You haven't changed a bit. Want me to sock you?
Jesus Christ.
I was teetering. Calm down,
That would have been the
jeez.
appropriate response. His face. Oh, yeah, he did break out, I
I
figured.
struggled to break out just for you. You could show me a little appreciation. Hey, what do you mean you broke out? Pops got mad at me after what happened to Murahashi, and he put me on house arrest. Yeah, we know that. But he and his second-hand man stepped out today, so there's a hole in the security detail. I threatened the guy in charge with watching me. Finally managed to get away. You're gonna be in hot water later. Yeah, probably. But I couldn't just do nothing. I gotta get back at those spirits that thought they could get the best of me. I swear, did we take him to fight any spirits?
He's talking about Kakuya.
I swear on the crest of the Amnon family, I'm gonna knock him straight to
I
hell.
keep thinking that this is chapstick. Can you get that away from me? Yeah, I don't.
Num num.
Ami's back, safe and sound. There are still major problems that we need to deal with, but I want to celebrate Ami's return for at least one day.
For the last day.
For
Jesus
at least
Christ.
one day. Roll
Ami's
credits.
gonna die. What?
One second.
You took him to fight her?
1 second. Let me do this. And
Oh yeah, we did take him to fight the second one.
did we?
Kintoki.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I forgot. Because he's such a wuss puss.
Settings, blah blah. Hello? Hey. Can you hear me? What's up? Huh? What, Spec Ops? I'm waiting for my bro. He's not gonna be back till next Friday. You already tried it? Yeah, no. Me and my brothers are gonna go in and but we're all gonna go in together. So we're waiting for him to get back. He's gonna do the campaign and then we're gonna do Spec Ops after that. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself in Discord.
You don't have the one with the comments.
Oh yeah, let me. You sound bored, Ian. Wanna go grab something to eat?
Hazuki.
Nah, I can't. Oh, he's gonna be here soon, apparently.
Oh, you should get out of here.
Oh, he's that cop lady, yeah? What does she want?
You?
I glanced at the door to the kitchen. Ami's napping in there right now. Again? She seemed fairly energetic, but I'm sure she's exhausted.
She probably didn't really sleep in there either.
All of her tiredness and hunger that she's accumulated in the other
like,
realm is just
a month?
catching up to her at once.
Yeah.
She's gonna die of starvation in a couple seconds.
Oh dear.
So I guess we'll just wait around a bit then. Wanna kill some time? Yeah.
He's not gonna stay for that. What?
This is weird. I don't think we've ever had the opportunity
We have to like look through.
to search the bar.
We have to look for the notes on Kentucky.
Also, why is that door partly behind the bookshelf? I've always wondered that.
It might just be the angle.
There's a writing desk on bookshelves. What?
There's a writing desk.
Writing
and a
desks and
bookshelf.
bookshelves. Not normal to see these in a bar. Natsu is a horror author. I can never say that on the first try. And this is where she writes when she's here in the bar. Oh? Ian, what's that book? It's got some fancy Japanese style binding. Huh? Was that book there earlier? On top of the desk, there's an old-fashioned book bound in string.
Did you read any of the comments that Hunter left?
No. Took him to fight earlier with the chonker. Oh yeah, the chonker. That's what Hazuki. Why Hazuki was like, I missed out on the murderous spooky.
She got to be in the first one.
The Spec Ops are really hard. You need full cooperation for those, bro. She would die of dehydration first,
If
wouldn't
she
she?
don't get hungry, she don't get dehydrated.
I think you can survive without water longer than you can survive without
I
food.
think it's the opposite.
Is it?
I think it's the opposite.
Okay. I thought it was water because your body's made of water, mostly.
So you'd need more water.
To replenish it, but you'd have to go through that before
to
you die.
retain.
But you might be
If I
right.
remember right, it's like 7 days without water.
Google it!
14.
I don't know.
without food. I can't remember.
The book's slightly faded. Faded cover is scarlet, save for a white rectangle with the author and the title. Nagoshi no Gi by Yakumo Moroku.
Bitch.
Why is one of Moroku's books here?
This is what she was reading.
Moroku, that children's author that you were talking about, right? The psycho who killed young girls? Yeah. The maniac who kidnapped girls and turned them into dolls and left them in his mansion. It was Moroku. And that title, Nagoshi no Gi, I feel like I've heard it somewhere before. That's right. It was Aunt Natsu. She said it was on the. She said it on the phone before she collapsed.
Hang on a second. I went home and looked through Moroku's old works and it's part of Nagoshi no Gi, the realm of the dead. Okay, pause. You can go for 3 days without water, but you can go for 3 weeks without food.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, so he's right.
yeah, he's right.
The reason Moroku victimized those girls, his relationship with Kaguya. If I read this, I might be able to find out. So I take the time to read an entire book.
With my best friend at my side.
Nagoshi no Gi is a short story featuring a certain man as the protagonist. For generations, the man's family performed a rite called the Nagoshi no Gi. The rite was meant to seal a doll-shaped spirit by the name of Kaguya. Kaguya played with humans using various games and stole their lives and consciousnesses.
I think just consciousness.
Yeah. But the man's ancestor, who was a spirit medium, caught Kaguya and sealed her in a certain place. He sealed her inside a mirror in a world known as the spirit realm. Or the spirit realm? Where did I see
Realm of
that?
the dead.
Where did I see any of that?
Close enough.
In the realm of the dead. There was that mirror in his attic.
Yeah. We kind of guessed
I
that.
called the shit out of it.
One hit her in the face with that flute.
The Nagoshi no Gi is a ceremonial rite used to keep Kaguya sealed inside the mirror. When a special doll filled with spiritual power is given to Kaguya as a playmate, Kaguya becomes satisfied for about 10 years until the doll loses its power. Every 10 years, the doll must be recharged with energy and offered back to Kaguya. That was the duty given to the man's family, who descended from that spirit medium. After his father's death, the man was also going to inherit that right.
As was his family's custom.
I feel like that's kind of improper. Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, it makes sense.
As long as the rite continued peacefully, Kaguya would never appear in the real world again. Or at least, that's how it should have been. But the man lost his spiritual powers in an accident before he had any successors. And because of that, the Nagoshi no Gi was unable to be performed, and Kaguya swiggity-swootied right on out the mirror. There would be many victims. The man was bound by his duty and devised an alternate method. He took drastic steps to find something to replace his lost powers. The innocence of children. The Nagoshi no Gi he devised was to take living girls, make them into dolls, and offer them to Kaguya in the realm of the dead. The pain, regrets, and grudges held by the girls would be a substitute for the spiritual powers. Just as the man hoped, Kaguya was
Why are
delighted.
they switching in
Yeah.
and out?
Kaguya was delighted and remained in the mirror. The man had turned the Nagoshi no Gi into a blood-soaked ritual. Nevertheless, the man continued to fulfill his duty. For that was the fate of all those born into that household.
But he left no successors.
But he had the doll of magic in the trunk. Remember, we stuffed it in our pockets?
It's not the doll that he offered her.
Yeah, but that was the doll that you have to infuse with the magic.
So just hug it and give it back. Hug it with lots of hate. Then she'd be like, ha, cool.
I had to pause after that. I think about the bizarre ritual described in the book.
It was once every 10 years, so.
If this isn't just fiction...
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
So he did this once every 10 years. He botched the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Because she went missing, like, what was it, like 6 months prior?
Was it 6 months before the 10-year thing?
6 months.
I know he kidnapped a girl every 10 years.
Yes. To turn them into a doll, give them to Kaguya.
The last one lived.
No, she didn't.
She did.
Oh, you know what? She was being turned into a doll, though. I
The
wonder if
swan doll?
that's who he's talking about. The short story, he's writing it about what he's done.
I know. But every other girl prior to her died.
Yeah, what he wanted was their
And he turned
spirit
them
to
into-
entertain her. Their grudge.
So he wanted her to die.
I don't know if he wanted her grudge to be especially powerful. Maybe. To keep her sealed longer, because he was trying to put an end to the ritual completely. Probably so that he wouldn't have to murder any more children.
But why would he have kept her alive through that? If he wanted her grudge, and if he wanted her to be dead.
Because maybe it would have lasted longer. In the realm of the dead, remember, Ami didn't have sickness, tiredness. She just existed.
Then he
If
would
he'd have
have just
gotten her
given her a
in-
living girl.
That there's no grudge there. That's not entertaining for her.
No, the grudge she had when she was kidnapped. The grudge was she didn't get to perform. If he had just given her to Kaguya, she still would have never been able to perform.
The grudge was also that he turned her into a fracking bird.
I guess. She was a swan instead of a duck.
A crane.
A crane instead of a duck.
Yeah. Ducks are cuter. I would always choose ducks.
Yes.
Quote Rose 2019.
If this isn't just fiction, but based on reality instead, then were Moroku's murders, were they done to seal Kaguya?
But still, he didn't have to do it so grotesquely.
Once every 10 years, Moroku killed a girl and made her into a doll in order to maintain the seal. But then Moroku died, and now Kaguya is free.
I think she must have killed him around the time he was trying to put the next doll in.
Probably.
Because then he ended up mutilated, and the doll, or no, not the doll, the little girl's spirit was in his house causing a ruckus.
I don't know exactly what happened, but the seal must have failed. I keep reading to find out details on the right in the realm of the dead. One part of it says, if Kaguya opens a path to the realm of the dead in a mirror, it can be reopened by joining mirrors. Aunt Natsu must have read this. We just figured that out by chance. I read all the way to the end, but nothing else sounds particularly helpful. It doesn't even say what NG is.
Isn't that the title?
Yeah.
Or maybe the right?
NG is the right. He said it like 6 times.
Damn, what a waste. That was your line, by the way.
I know, that was pretty good delivery, so I just kept it. I slammed the book shut and shoved it back into the bookshelf. Yeah, I feel you. That book was creepy, man.
What? No, it was useless.
よろしゅう頼むで
Sorry I'm late. I'm expecting big things from you today. Also, your friend's under arrest, huh? You're a num-num, yeah? I died 3 times in the last
Huh?
episode.
So you're ooh. It's the first time we actually met. I've heard a ton of rumors about you.
I'm sure none of them were good. I don't plan on making friends with the pampered prince of the Num-Num family. I work for the police, not your pal.
Hey now, no need to get angry. I'm not even an official member yet anyway. I'm just an insignificant high schooler.
Yet. That's rich coming from Mr. Threats himself. But whatever, we'll put all that on pause. I'm not after you right now. I'm after this sweet baby.
Hunglo, Do we have customers?
Nah, girl, we never have customers.
Ami steps. Why
You
would
should
she
know
care
better.
anyway? It's a bar. Get out. You're a child.
We're about to fall into poverty because my mom doesn't push our business. I gotta take care of our household.
Just a bar slinging drinks. A bar? A baby slinging drinks?
A barmaid. Barmaid baby.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ian is a high schooler. He can't drink either.
He doesn't. Does he drink? No, he doesn't.
He hasn't drunk once.
No.
It's just Bond and Rose that's
Oh,
destroying the
he
bar.
does pour the drinks for the adults, though, which he's not technically supposed to do.
Ami steps out from where she's been sleeping. Seems like all the noise woke her up. She looks up at Ooh curiously, since she's never met her.
So you're Ami, huh? Your brother told me everything. I'm glad you're safe. You don't feel strange or anything, do you?
No, I'm fine. I'm just a little bit tired and sleepy.
Oh, sweet child, that's the same thing. That's so. You might be suffering from mild whatever the fuck that is after all you went through.
Dysautonomia.
No.
It's a dinosaur.
Mild dinosaur after all you went through. Hey, Hunglo, you should get her checked at a hospital.
Mild yeet yeet. It's mild noot noot. Noot noot.
I can arrange an appointment for her. That'd be swell. Yeah, that one I'll let you pass. So you think so too, huh?
You don't have to worry so much. I'm fine, really, so...
Those sounds like words that Demon would say.
It's just to be safe, Ami. Come on. It'll make your worrywart brother happy.
He's disappointed in me.
Hey,
We're not gonna be creepy when it comes to our little sister, okay? That's just weird.
Okay. I'll go in for an examination just for you.
He's hitting on our sister now? Oh,
sheesh,
no.
you guys.
You cannot be my daddy brother.
I'm gonna
That
sock
decides
you.
it. Then let's get going before they stop seeing patients for the day.
My daddy brother.
Yeah, creepy.
Gross.
Hello, did you already tell her about Natsumi? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I told her that her mom's dead.
I informed her
Of her mother's impending doom.
of her
Yeah.
inheritance and this bar.
Yeah. Then let's go visit her while we're at it too. Sweet. We can go and say our goodbyes. I'm sure she'd be relieved if Ami came to see her. I will make you eat your own tie. What?
Yeah.
If he becomes daddy brother.
Oh yeah, I agree.
We all leave the bar. Oe leads us over to the hospital where Aunt Natsu's staying. After visiting her, Ami goes in for her own examination. They decide to keep her at the hospital overnight to exam.
The hell they do. Be sleeping outside the hospital.
That night, after the hospital visiting hours were over, we returned to Kisoji Station. A pleasant breeze blows through the area. It's nice and cool out tonight.
Are you worried about Ami, Hunglo? I checked to make sure the hospital room had no mirrors and a nurse is keeping watch on her. She'll be fine, yeah?
Yeah.
Her mama got cursed. What if she gets cursed?
I don't like taking my eyes off of her, but she'll probably be fine for now. If Kaki is gonna kidnap her again, she'd have her play a game first. I thought he was gonna go along the lines of, she's gonna have to play my game first. Game Boy Color.
If you're that worried about her, you can go see her first thing in the morning. Yeah, when I pick her the fuck up. Because she's not living at the hospital now. Anyway, I'm heading home. You're not going to help me hunt ghosts?
Nope.
Tomorrow's going to be busy and I want to get some sleep.
I think we're gonna have to do this next on our own.
I'm going to go see a forensic researcher and verify the cause of that fire. Yep.
The killer Peach did that, yeah? Let me know if you find anything.
I'm not supposed to show investigation material to outsiders, though.
Bitch, you seriously gonna try and pull that card now?
You got me there. I'll contact you tomorrow. See ya.
We might as well just become cops after this.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it disappears toward the ticket gates.
Is it just me,
Huh?
or was it his... What?
Where'd Om-Nom go? He was just here. Guess I'll look for him.
Oh no, was our best friend dead?
Om-Nom can die.
Did she arrest him while we weren't looking? It was James. It was his speech. Shut up.
It's a building by the station which offices cram schools. Looks like people are still inside at this hour. A few of the rooms have lights on. Horrible. Om-Nom comes walking back from over there. Oh, did Oe leave already? I didn't get to say goodbye. Not that I care. What are you doing? Word got out that I escaped the house. Got a call from my pop, so I figured I'd better answer it. Oh, he wasn't furious? Oh, he was. Just about yelled my ear off. It was annoying, so I hung up on him.
You're gonna get me assassinated.
You're gonna get beheaded when you get home. That's just gonna make things worse. No worries. Pops has a soft spot for me. He might knock me around a bit, but after that, it'll be water under the bridge. Not sure if that's letting you off easy or being harsh. Anyway. I got some time. You got some time to kill, yeah? Come with me for a bit.
Are you trying to get me killed with you?
What's this all of a sudden? We going on a date?
Hell yeah.
I'm stressed after being under surveillance for so long, so I'm gonna let some steam off.
Oh no.
I'll treat you, so come with me, alright?
Yeah. We gay for you.
Looks like you're all for it. Well then, let's get going.
Yee.
Why do
Free
you have the
food.
creepy face for that?
Free food, free food, free food. Oh.
We passed through the shopping district by Kisoji Station
I don't want to go to a club.
and arrive at a high-class
I
club.
thought we were going for food.
Normally, minors wouldn't be allowed inside, but I guess Om-Nom's an expectation. Expectation.
I wait outside while he goes inside and fucks bitches.
We grab seats farther inside, and hostess cupcakes quickly position themselves at Om-Nom's side. He eats and drinks for a bit while chatting up the hostess cupcakes. Then, as if remembering something, he makes a phone call.
Hey, Daddy.
After a while, a well-dressed old man comes up to us. This what you called for? Om-Nom hoists his feet onto the table. Then as he munches on some fruit and gazes down at the man kneeling before him. Hey, Urita. Urita! You heard what I said, yeah? Om-Nom's gotta have some kind of dirt on this guy. He smiles submissively at Om-Nom, a kid who's maybe as old as his own grandson. About the redevelopments of the Shinza station. Mind telling me about the bidding price that your company offered? But Mr. Om-Nom, that's a company secret. Ah, is that right? If that's a secret, then I guess I won't keep this a secret. Om-Nom takes a photo out of his breast.
What?
It shows the man walking out of a hotel with a young woman. Cheating on your wife. What a horrible guy. I wonder what she'd think. Isn't your daughter about to start middle school? Be a rough time to learn about this. Hey, Ian.
Punch this guy in the throat.
The man remains silent and Om-Nom turns towards me. What do you think about this scumbag? I guess Omnom wants me to help threaten the guy. What should I say? I mean, even if I say the wrong thing, it'll only make Omnom mad. That's no big deal. I'll just say whatever. What the fuck? This is a game-ending choice?
He's a perv.
What do you think of this guy?
This is what he deserves. This is what he deserves.
Watch us get the bad end now.
You're welcome.
We're gonna get the bad end because of you. You wanna be an asshole. This is what he deserves. If he were my dad, I'd kick his ass. Right. Omnom grins, satisfied. Then he turns back to the man. Hey, you.
You Rita.
Tell me the company's secret, and I'll just keep this little incident here a secret too. Everyone's happy as long as we both stay quiet. But I'll even give you a reward. You're tight on money right now, yeah? You gotta pay off the new building loan you just got? What? How do you know about that? I've researched every little thing about you. If you're not convinced, maybe you'd like to tell me. Maybe you'd like to tell.
Need to tell you.
Yeah,
what you had
that
lunch
shit.
a week
Fuck.
ago.
That's a weird thing to know about somebody.
He's trying to be like, I know everything about you, bitch.
I'm a psychic.
I know things you don't know about yourself.
The man's expression slowly gives way to despair. Guess I should give him another push. Maybe I'll try butting in. How big she did.
Right. Oh shit.
Wow.
Maybe we should have been the good cop.
I told you, you shouldn't have been an asshole.
Well, that
You
time.
wanted to take the asshole route.
Better fall in line.
Better fall in line, old man. Otherwise, you end up having to sell off that building to break even. Arthur Morgan here. Got lumbago.
Don't butt in.
Omnom narrows his eyes at me.
I'm just trying to help.
But, Mr. Omnom, I can't betray a company like that. I'm begging you, please understand. The man starts pleading. He sounds like he's about to cry.
Wuss.
Hey, knock it off already. Omnom coldly looks down at the man's white head. It's business. Either you sell me the information, or I'll crush you. Pick one. You're supposed to be my elder, aren't you? Don't you have enough experience to know you're not getting out of this by saying please? Give it a rest. Jeez. Omnom suddenly yells out. Then he glances over at me. Fuck, don't fucking...
Turn it up to 11. Kick. Ooh.
Turn it up to 11. I start flipping tables and throwing vases, breaking shit. I'm mad. You think we'll let you off that easy? Huh? I'll use you as a punchbag, you dirty old man. Scared the shit out of Seiji. Hey, that's going too far, man. Enough. Do whatever you want. You want to leak the photo? Go right ahead. It's better than being bossed around by some kid.
Shit.
Turn it up to 11. Man storms off yelling that I'm not.
嘘だろ
Crap, he left. It's not gonna let us go back.
Probably not. We haven't loaded or saved at all.
You and your shitty choices.
Me?
Yes, you.
I got the first one right. Biscuit. You're gonna skip through all that?
Yep. I knew we shouldn't have been an asshole.
We're supposed to be an asshole.
Maybe the first time.
Yeah.
Watch us get the fucking shitty ending of this game. Because you.
Because of you.
Because you wanted to eat that man's butthole.
You didn't get the last choice right either, so shut up.
I mean, we were already going the asshole route. We might as well just continue on. I don't want to know shit. Stop talking to me, little girl. I hate you.
Don't talk that way to our baby sister.
You shut up, too. You fucked us. Hella
You
far back.
fucked yourself. You didn't even wait to see if we were gonna get a chance to redo it. It takes a
Can I
minute
even
after-
save in the middle of these talks? Oh, that's probably why it gave us the chance to look for him while we were in the fucking by the station, so we could save in front of that bullshit. God damn it, Megan.
God damn it,
I want
Dwayne.
to save here too.
In case you fuck up again,
You could eat a sideways dick.
you could eat the same sideways dick.
Yeah. It's like that was like an hour of gameplay, all ruined by your sister.
All ruined by Dwayne.
You fucked us.
You fucked yourself. Okay. Didn't help that you waited to make that choice till 600.
Didn't help that you gave me the wrong answer to choose. Even me?
I think play good cop, but
You would have gave me another wrong answer.
doesn't matter.
I have no idea what they're talking about, so I just leave this to Omnom. I decide to eat fruit, keep to myself. Always the right
This
choice.
is delicious.
He exclaims as loud as possible in the corner of the room by himself, distracting both Omnom and the guy he's interrogating. Can I have some? The man looks at me uncomfortably. Omnom laughs quietly.
What did he say?
This is a great segue. But Mr. Omnom, I'm hungry. Can't betray the company like that. I'm begging you, please understand. The man starts pleading. He sounds like he's about to cry. Hey, knock it off already. Omnom coldly scolds the man's white head. It's business. Tell me that stuff or I'll crush your face. Pick one. You're supposed to be my elder, aren't you? Stop crying. Give it a rest, jeez. Omnom suddenly yells out. Then he glances over at me. I'm gonna kick the couch.
I expect you to be like 0.
Kick the couch in size.
It's delicious.
Without saying a word, I kick the leather couch. Eep! I probably hurt somebody with that. The man shudders as an electrical shock ran through him. Oh, as if one. I was like, wait, what? How did he kick the couch and electrocute the man?
He's a magical
I
boy.
kind of feel bad for him.
Hush up. We're trying to get paid here, okay?
All right. Mr. Omnom, you win. Once the bidding price is fixed, I'll contact you and exchange that photo. Yeah, I know. Once you contact me, I'll take the responsibility and dispose of it and the digital backups.
No, he won't.
I can trust you, right? Yeah, sure, of course.
I mean, if I went to these lengths to fucking threaten you,
If
of
there's
course you
no
can
trust,
me.
what's the point of making a deal? And the money? Give me the account information and I'll send it. I hope you're looking forward to it. Oh, okay. The man finishes talking to Omnom and quickly leaves, as if fleeing from a crime scene.
オッケー
Okay. That was a huge success. Didn't think it'd go that well. That was a good performance, Ian. Thanks. But this fruit really is good, though.
It's delicious.
After a while, Omnom and I leave the club. I have no clue how much it costs. I just took Omnom up on his offer and let him handle it all.
雲の下
Is that
Why are you singing that?
is that my character? For a
No,
while,
Sam.
Omnom's been happily singing a song that sounds vaguely familiar. Are you an Idol fan now? That tune, it's Momo Kuros' Wonder Rabbits. Why is he... He's actually a pretty good singer. I don't like that about him. Oh my god. They brought them out into music and he just like busted out into dance. He's like in the middle of the street, like full on, just like... What is it called? It's like mob something? Some flash mob. He's full on flash mobbing by himself in the middle of the street. All of a sudden, Natsu and everybody else, all the spirits we just killed, all show up to flash mob with him.
It was all a joke.
You see Big O Kubataro in the back room. He's having so much fun singing that I didn't want to interrupt him. I guess I should stop him.
He's
He's
stopped the
done.
show.
He's done. Hey, I'm done. Huh, what? You like that song? Yeah, it's a good song. I don't care about Momo Kuros at all, but I love Wonder Rabbits. I sing it to myself when I'm in a good mood. You got some strange taste for a Yakuza's kid.
Why are you so prejudiced?
I thought you were replying to something in the chat. I was trying to read, like, who the hell is she talking to? Momokuro's Hazuki's still in a coma. I wonder when she'll be able to sing Wonder Rabbits to me again.
Live in the street.
No, just to me in my room while
Oh.
she's pooping.
What?
Because she pooped in our room that one time,
Oh, right. Okay.
and she was singing while she was doing it. I was listening through the door. I'm not a creep.
Oh, okay.
You wanted him to be a creep. He's a creep. Quit scowling, Ian. Once the Kaguya thing is dealt with, both her and Natsumi will be healed.
That's why are you so confident about that?
I know.
What? Who has ever said anything about it?
I guess it was obvious that I was thinking what I was thinking about. So we may as well party it up tonight. Ian, how about one more bar? I'll pass. I'm getting tired. Hey, what are you, a toddler? It's barely past midnight. Shut up. Stupid. I didn't get much sleep yesterday. Yeah,
Stupid.
I guess you've had it rough recently. Stupid. I suppose we'll call it a night.
Stupid.
To be continued after we avenge Murahashi and Natsumi recovers.
So I can be your daddy brother.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh!
Stupid.
No, it doesn't.
Then I'll be able to empty my head and laugh it up like a moron with you. Stupid. Who knows when that'll be, though. It's not far off, man.
What did he say?
I literally loved that, by the way. Oh, the stupid. We'll finish this before summer break's over.
Doubtful.
That's right. It is, or is it a summer break right now?
We don't go to school.
We were, how do you not, did this start not in summer break? Were we just skipping school every
I
day?
mean, they're delinquents, so
That's no reason to fail for the rest of your life.
it is a reason. He's got his life set up.
True. I guess I do too, because I'm his best friend.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm a made man.
You would be his right hand man.
I've been so busy, I totally forgot. What? Seriously? Well, I guess you've always had a one-track mind.
Bitch, my summer vacation's
I
ruined.
bet most of our classmates are studying their asses off for the entry exams right about now. Heh, it seems unreal. I guess it's because my personal reality has been so messed up recently. Things like summer break and school are normal for everyone else. Seems totally alien. After all this is finally over, will I even be able to return to my old life?
Of underground fighting.
Yeah, he didn't have a normal life. Alright, let's split up. We'll meet up again tomorrow afternoon.
What?
I'll go with you to see Ami.
Is your jailer going to allow that?
What are you going to do now? Go home? Huh, not a chance. Once I go back, I'm going to be under surveillance again. So you just sleeping out in the... Oh, okay. I'll stay in some random hotel until all this is finished. You can stay at my place. He's trying to die.
Yeah, a hard no on that one.
That place old, cramped, and smelly. It might be fine for a tough guy like you, but someone refined like myself? That's impossible. Yeah, I get it. Do whatever you want. Stupid. Thanks for the offer, though. Alright. Good night.
Plus, he only has one bed and
I'll
no
numb
couch.
heads to the ticket gates. He doesn't hear me whisper stupid one more time. Guess I'll head back too.
Stupid.
To who? Himself?
I guess. Why not?
Ditched me, huh? My apartment has a mirror that connects to the realm of the
Just
dead.
punch it.
It feels weird to sleep in a place with something like
Yeah,
that sitting
why
in
didn't he
it, but
invite us to the hotel? What a dickhead.
after all I've gone through, this is nothing.
And
I survived all that for this long.
you only wanted to spoon them. No. It was their date day. Why wouldn't they spoon?
I don't know about the other spirits, but Kakia wants to play her game with me. So she probably won't harm me directly. I told you what the last achievement said, right?
Probably.
So the achievement
I know
for...
it's her talking to you, but I can't
Yeah.
remember exactly what they were.
So the achievement for saving Ami said, Ami's back home safe. I'm glad. No, really, I'm glad. And the achievement for pacifying the lady with the katana, the beheaded lady, was what was her name?
Killing Peach?
Killer Peach. Yeah, it said Killer Peach seems satisfied. Maybe it's time for me to be satisfied too.
So it's gonna be this one and then Kakuya probably.
Mm-hmm. So she probably won't harm me directly. That's what I've decided to think, anyway. I realize it's a pretty bold stance to take. I open my front door and Kakuya busts out, punches me in the face, suplexes me. Turns out she's a pretty good wrestler.
That's unfortunate.
I eat some food and take a hot shower, and then start getting ready for bed. Think I'll be able to sleep well for once. It'd take me a while to get over everything that he's been through. I forgot we ripped the phone off the thing and beat it to death. It's just a cord there now.
Yep.
Go to bed.
What does that say?
What does what say? The UG underground fighting did not help at all. Spirit night, but it's Kakuya time. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Maybe because I haven't been getting much sleep, but my consciousness quickly melts into darkness. Fuck, I meant to save a different one, just in case we get a bad ending for interrogating that man.
I think that's just his event.
Would it have been a different event if we were with, what's-her-face?
Hazuki,
Would we have actually gone on our date?
Maybe.
Damn it! We should have saved her! He was totally useless after anyway!
Well, we were thinking that he was gonna be around longer.
Fuck! I met up with Omnom around noon, and we head to the hospital. I whisper, it should have been her. He says, huh? I say, huh?
It should have been you.
While Omnom keeps Ami company, the doctor explains her diagnosis to me.
It's cancer.
Ami's body is healthy, but they found some small irregularities in her brain waves.
What?
He mentions something about alpha or beta waves, but I can't make sense of it.
Explain this to my bestie. He's smarter than me.
Turns out Ami's psychic. He says he wants to do a more thorough exam, so he'll be keeping Ami another night. Ami isn't happy to hear that, of course.
I'm not happy about it either.
Oh shit, I've never seen daylight in this game.
Yes, we have.
No, it hurts. Before evening, Omnom and I return to Kisoji Station. When you leave the building, the summer sun's blinding rays shine down upon us. Yeah.
まずいな。
The sun's way too bright today.
He's your spirit animal.
No, I'm the punchy man. This heat makes me want to kill someone. Okay, maybe a little bit. Let's get to the Black Rabbit. I feel like a fried egg right now. No, he's not. Yeah.
Like he wants to eat one or he's
He
becoming one?
is one. He's frying on the sidewalk.
Oh, okay.
We run to the Black Rabbit, hurrying along as I flee from the sun.
I was going to say, what a weird thing to order at the bar. Can I have a fried egg, please?
Just one. We crank up the air conditioner and pass the time. We crank up the electric bill and pass the time drinking and talking about nothing. So we are drinking. Oe comes by tonight. Oe's coming by tonight. Apparently she's got a verdict on that report of what caused the fire. Bless you.
Thanks. Sorry I'm late. Be patient. Someone else has got the details.
I feel awful. Middle-aged guys like me are not cut out for all this heat.
Hey, Hunglo, it looks like you're doing well. I'm sure you missed me yesterday.
You guys were working together? Yeah, well, I've been really curious about that report on what caused the fire, too. So I got her to tell me the results earlier.
What the hell?
With thanks to my curiosity, now I've got even more work to do.
I make a habit to use whoever's handy. Oh shit, fuck.
Apparently this extra work is always doing.
So Bon and I will be taking our leave forever. I'd love to chat with you more, but if I don't hurry, I'll miss the bullet train.
Where in the world are you going?
I'm out west on a business trip involving Killer Peach. Oh, I can give you more details. Can I go too? Let's go, Bon.
So, see ya.
Oh, they're going on a date too.
Bon and Rose hurriedly leave. Talk about coming and going like a tempest. That hottie with the body was Rose, yeah? Too bad I didn't get to introduce myself.
Yeah, go date her. Well, hopefully that all goes well.
It involves Killer Peach? What kind of order was it?
Before that, I'll tell you more about this.
Oh, he takes a familiar document out of her pocket.
Here, I'll give it back to you. You're not supposed to hand
Obtained
over
fire
evidence
report.
like that. I got a forensic researcher to check out the parts that were blackened and unreadable. As I assumed, it's about the fire at Momoi department store.
You mean that thing Killer Peach, whatever her name is, talked about on the tape recorder? I'd never heard about it before.
No surprise there. It happened 10 years ago already.
We were snot-nosed brats back then, like we are now. We weren't interested in
shorter.
the news. Now that I think of it, Ian, that's about the time I met you, huh? You're a curse upon my life! Was it? I don't remember at all. Hey! Keep talking, detective. So what's the fire? What was it? Uh-oh, we're getting serious now. Oe falls silent for a while and begins to speak in a hushed voice.
Momoy Department Store was an old store in front of Shinza Station. 10 years ago, a fire shut it down. The Sumi Group bought it, demolished it, and built Moon Tower right on that very spot.
So, that's how they're related? That's probably why the floor of the department store appeared inside that elevator. It must be a supernatural effect caused by the spirit, like at the Moroku residence.
The fire happened on the 5th floor in the toy department.
Huh? The toy department caught fire?
On the news, they speculated that an electrical malfunction in the lights caused it. Whatever the cause was, more than 20 people lost their lives in that fire. Most of the victims were families. It was just before Christmas, so they'd probably come to buy presents.
That's some horrible timing.
No, death is always horrible, so...
Yeah.
At least, that's what was reported on the news 10 years ago. But that isn't the truth. The report made that very clear. The blackened parts had info on the true cause of the fire and the state of the scene.
The true cause, huh?
Yeah, on the floor at the scene of the incident, they found traces of gasoline.
So it was arson?
Exactly. The conditions of the scene leave no room for doubt. The news probably got fed some false info, and the evidence got suppressed. Even the report was considered lost because of some accident. Now the question is, who's behind it all? Though you can probably guess based on what you heard from Okayama's voice recorder.
Okayama was trying to ask Ishimaru, the president of the Sumi Group, about the fire. She was probably suspicious about the truth and Ishimaru's relationship to the fire.
Okayama lost her husband and son in the fire. That would suck ass. She went after Ishimaru to get revenge and was killed. If Killer Peach had the report on her, that means Okayama must have found it somewhere. She was a member of the Diet, so she must have had connections to get it.
That's some obsession. If she went to those lengths to get that report, she'd probably be the type to hold on after her death.
Well, duh, she was there. Her family died after all. I can't say I don't understand her fierce persistence to get the truth.
May I ask something? You said the cause of the fire was arson, but was the culprit ever found?
No, not yet. It wasn't written in the report either. But it must have been someone with a messed up head.
What makes you say that?
According to the report, there was a gun found at the scene of the fire, but most of the victims were burned to death. If they wanted to kill them, they could have just shot them, but they specifically burned them. And most of the burnt corpses they found were chained together. What the fuck?
Chains. What were those for?
How should I know? The report lists some possibilities, maybe to restrain the victims or have them watch each other. And that one sounds pretty occult, too.
What do you mean by a cult?
well, the arsonist may have been trying to play the Demon Tsukiyomi game. Oh.
Wait, did you just say Demon Tsukiyomi?
Great.
Actually, do you know anything about the Demon Tsukiyomi?
No, I've never heard of that before. What is it?
I don't know. I just remember Kaguya talking about it.
I'm sure of it. Ami mentioned that earlier.
Great.
What?
Oh.
Wow!
She hasn't even appeared to tell us yet, has she?
A whisper comes from somewhere. It's time for a test.
So she's not even gonna tell us now?
Demon Tsukiyomi, please come here.
We're just supposed to fucking find out on our own?
I'm finna fight this bitch with our hands when she pops up. She'll be like, boo! I'm like, boom, boom! She'll be like, ah! Just like that. So it's not over yet, huh?
It'll be never over.
But this time it's different. The game always starts when Kaguya tells me the name of the spirit. But this time Kaguya hasn't shown herself yet. Damn it. I have no idea what's going on. I suddenly feel my consciousness drifting away. It instinctively hold my head. What's the matter? It's the curse. Kaguya's curse is back.
嘘だろ
What? No way. But you saved Ami.
Bitch, why do you think that would break the curse?
How should I know? How should I know what her deal is? All I know is I'll
by
be in
today?
trouble if I don't do something about this Demon Tsukiyomi by today.
And your
What?
two best information gatherers just left.
Yeah, I guess we gotta act before we think right now. We've survived this long. I'm sure it'll all work out this time. Oh, we finna die. Hey, detective, tell us everything you know about that damn Tsukiyomi game.
She left a long time ago. All right.
Turns out I was having a headache for like 3 hours.
Then I'll tell you what I know.
Rumors of the Demon Tsukiyomi.
Tsukuyomi. Oh, okay. Been pronouncing it wrong. Tsukuyomi.
Isn't that
The Demon Tsukuyomi game was...
Isn't that the girl that was dragged into hell? And her husband went down to save her?
I don't think so. It was real popular with middle schoolers at the time. If you performed a certain ritual, supposedly a ghost called the Demon Tsukuyomi would appear.
No, that's Izanami.
Yeah, that's the one. Izanagi and Izanami.
Yeah.
And grant any wish of death. No
Sounds
one really
like-
knows what the Demon Tsukuyomi itself is supposed to be.
Sounds like the one from the last game at the phone booth. She grants her wish.
Was that her deal? She grants a wish?
You make a phone call and she asks, "What are you looking for?" And she
She
say-
tells
and
you
tells
about
you
lost
exactly where
items.
it is.
Yeah, okay. I read that already. Some say its name is taken from the Japanese god of the moon, Tsukuyomi.
That's what that is.
Apparently it's because it only shows up on nights when there's a moon. Okay.
Isn't there a
concept-
moon every night?
No. The concept is kind of similar to the Kokiri game or the Ouija board.
Did you say Ouija board?
Ouija? Yeah, I did.
Demon Tsukiyomi Romahaga.
I did. The Demon Tsukuyomi game ritual has to be done on a night when there's a moon. To summon him, you need a
Him.
key. Him? Oh. Leave it to them to leave the boss as a man. Chains, something to burn, and 2 hand mirrors. What? You burned people for this? First, you place the chain down like you're surrounding yourself. The area section off by the chain is supposed to be like the altar for the ritual. Next, take your offering and burn it in the altar. You can burn anything you want, but its value has got to be proportional to the size of your wish. Okay, so that's why he burned 20 people. If your wish isn't granted, then it means that the thing you burned wasn't valuable enough.
Wow. Quick, what do we have of value? Motorcycle. The motorcycle.
Once you light the thing on fire, you gotta recite a spell to summon the demon Tsukuyomi before it shows up. Or before it burns up, sorry. Demon Tsukuyomi, please come here. You mean a Luigi? Oh my god. Wait, what did that say? I didn't read it.
It was the same thing.
Oh. Once you finish the spell, there's one last thing. You gotta use the 2 hand mirrors and join them together. Why would I create a pathway for Kakuya to come through? Then the demon Tsukuyomi will appear. Why would I want to do that? And that's everything I know about it, and that's a lot for, like, a cop.
Huh? That sounds a little different than the rumors we've heard about other spirits. It doesn't even mention anyone dying.
I mean, the department store thing.
Between the chains and the fire, it all lines up pretty well with that arson case. Which means the arsonist was trying to perform the demon Tsukuyomi ritual.
That's just one explanation. No one but the arsonist knows for sure. So, Hunglo, what are you gonna do now? Gather info, I suppose. Why would you go to Moon Tower?
Guess I'll research the demon Tsukuyomi on the internet.
That'll be useless.
Figured. I was gonna just say play the game.
Well, why didn't you just click it? You keep saying I'm wrong about everything. Everything I just told you
Because if
was
I don't
info
pick it,
I found from
we won't
poking
know
around on
if
the
you're wrong.
internet.
I have to know if you're wrong. You're pretty lazy. For a cop. Go knocking on doors for info, would you?
You're a bit young to be a Luddite, ain't ya? I don't know what that means.
Me neither. Guess I should give it some more thought. What'll I do?
Why? I'm
Going
going
to
to
Moon
Moon. Why
Tower.
though? Got any reason for that?
That one elevator turned back time. Only a spirit can do that. Something similar happened at the Moroku residence too. You just gonna beat up the mic
Yeah.
with the headset?
Hell yeah.
And it just might be the demon Tsukuyomi. She gets me.
I get ya. All right, want to get going? What?
You're just gonna sit on the first floor and... Oh wait, no, she can't get killed this time.
Yeah. I mean, she could get killed.
So if she goes up there and doesn't get killed and we go back to the first floor, will there be 2 OAs?
That'd be fun. If that department store the elevator goes to is the scene from the fire, scene from right after the fire, there might be chains left there. So we could try out the demon Tsukuyomi
I think I
game.
did see chains. Wasn't tripping about it though.
We didn't know
Okay.
before.
Okay, then it's decided. I'll be going with you. Obviously, it's my job to protect you. Okay.
As your gay lover.
You're gonna have to fix that ghost allergy of yours before you make claims like that. I feel like I've come a long way compared to how I was when this started.
If we're going to Moon Tower, we'll need to prepare first. Did you think this one was gonna be wrong too? That way you could repeat it.
No, it just seemed out of the normal. Didn't just play her game.
Bond's not with us this time, so we can't use the same trick we did before.
By the way, what did you ask Bond and Rose to do?
Just some minor business.
Minor business. Thought it involved Killer Peach.
I sent him to Atami where Okayama's house is. Is or was? After Okayama died, her personal belongings were sent to her house. I wanted to find out what was in there. If there's a notebook, we might learn something about Killer Peach or the arson case.
I can't believe they were fine with being ordered around like that.
When I told Vaughn it'd be a good scoop, he was all for it. And I introduced Rose to a nice hot spring inn, which got her real interested real fast.
Sounds like Bond and Rose are out of reach. They won't be able to help me on this investigation tonight. So how are we going to sneak into the Moon Tower then?
I'm gonna take a page out of Bond's book.
You gonna pay a guy 3 million yen?
Don't gamble. Just leave it to me.
Alright, I'm counting on you.
I better get going then.
She's gonna go gamble.
Gotta go catch the last race. Come to Moon Tower in about 2 hours.
She really is. At least she didn't ask me for the money to go do it. Oh, he leaves the bar after that cryptic remark. Well, we've got some time to kill. Wanna go get a bite to eat? Apparently there's a new traditional style place in the Shinza station.
Hell yeah!
It'll be my treat. Glad you're excited and all, but you have to mind your manners there, alright? No punching people, Ian.
No promises.
No silently kicking chairs, Ian. And exclaiming how much you like fruit, Ian. I'm not gonna go to a fancy restaurant by the Shinja station. The food there was mind-blowing, which is to be expected from something so crazy expensive. I thought I would have preferred more meat.
Though I would have.
Oh. Tsukuyomi has been updated.
What did they say?
Momoi department store, what are they saying? That would have been trippy there above. I mean, Luigi board. This fruit is delicious, stupid. Moi department store fire 10 years ago, not an accident. Victims were tied up in chains. Doomin Tsukuyomi ritual has similarities with fire incidents. Surround self in chains, make altar, burn something, incantation. Need 2 mirrors. Joining them together. Wish granted based on value of objects burned.
That's even worse. So her husband and son were sacrificed in a satanic ritual.
But for what?
Does it matter?
2 hours after I split with Oe, I almost said ogre. I arrived at the Shinza station. It's Friday night, but weirdly there aren't any people out. Wonder how Miss Detective will do. Buzz buzz. Buzz buzz. It's Oe.
Why don't we have the ringtone anymore?
Put it on silent. Yo, I'm at Moon Tower.
Yeah, good timing. I just finished persuading him.
Persuading? Is it?
I just had a nice long chat with the head of security who Bond bribed is all.
I'm gonna arrest you. I hear you out here taking bribes.
Told him if he didn't listen to what I said, I'd haul him in for breach of trust. He simmered down real quick after that.
Wow, you really are a shady cop.
What else was I supposed to do? We don't have a lot of options here. Anyway, back door's unlocked, so get inside. I'll be waiting on the roof. Got something I want to show you.
That's what the roof is for. Okay, meet you there.
I totally forgot about that.
The altar to all the burn victims. Seems all obstacles have been removed. Time to march into battle, you.
I mean, we saw that shit. We just didn't, we thought that
We
was
saw it, slept on it, touched it, licked it. Didn't get shit from it.
What?
We was all over that roof, exploring the shit out of it.
There was only one thing
Looking
to
for
look
that
at.
D-Man card.
Oh, yeah.
Even this late at night, the asphalt is still hot, and I head towards the moon tower. No one's in sight, so I slip in the back door.
Num Num's back door.
Oh! Unlike outside, it's cool in here. Guess the air conditioner's still running. I reflexively take a quick look around, and I don't need to bother. But I don't need to bother. There's no one else in the hall. That detective said she'd be on the roof, yeah?
How are we supposed to get the fingerprint?
Who knows what... I don't know. Who knows what she wants to show us. But we better get a move on. Okay, gotta press the button first.
Did y'all forget about the fucking scanner shit?
A text.
D-Man again?
I open up the message. Yep.
Bitch!
How are you? It's D-Man. I prepared your next riddle. Search for the broken red monster in the place that exists no more.
It's probably gonna be on the floor that we're going to then.
Yeah. Broken red monster. Probably the flares on the ground.
Maybe.
Which floor will you go to? To the roof.
Don't have much choices.
The roof of the Moon Tower is an open terrace. It's cloudy tonight, but if it wasn't, we'd probably get a great view of the starry sky. Looks like I'm looking down at
I like looking down.
I like looking down at the lonely peons from this high. Who exactly are these lowly peons?
Hey, you finally made it. Pretty nice spot, isn't it? They have fucking trees on the roof. I'm pretty fond of it, so I come up here now and then.
Freeway! You come here for a reason?
Well, you know.
So, what are we meeting on the roof for?
This.
I glance down at Oe's feet. She stands by the only bare patch of ground. There's a stone monument at the center. A bunch of letters are engraved on the stone's smooth surface. On one end, in large letters, it reads, Momoe Department Store Fire Victims Memorial. Apparently this is a memorial for the victims of the Momoe Department Store fire. Thanks. After a photograph consoling
Paragraph.
after something, a sonograph consoling the dead, there's a list of names. Going down the list, some of the names look familiar.
Kenji Okayama, Momotaro Okayama. Oh, she named her kid Momotaro?
This is Killer Peach's Tomoko Okayama's husband and son. Okayama had been trying to discover the truth behind the fire that killed her family after she was killed for it.
And she was killed for it.
Oh! I keep reading the names and my eyes snag on a group of names. Their last name.
Owe, and Owe.
Her
Oh,
family
that
was
sucks.
killed too? There's always on the list. They aren't.
Yeah, it's just what you think. My parents and my little brother.
If their names are here, then they died in the department store fire 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's right. They went to the Momori department store before Christmas to buy my little brother a present. I'd made plans to play at a friend's house, so I didn't go with them. Thanks to that, I was saved.
Then is that why you're so rash when it comes to the Moon Tower case?
Pretty much. I knew Diet Woman Okayama was chasing the truth behind the fire, and that the president of Sumi, Noboru Ishimaru, was keeping a close eye on her. Then Okayama up and vanished. The Sumi folks had to be behind it. Thought I could learn something by investigating them under the guise of the Killer Peach case. Never expected Okayama to be Killer Peach.
She quirks a weary smile. No surprise, this case took a left turn far outside the jurisdiction of regular detectives.
Both Okayama and I lost a family in that fire, so I understand Killer Peach's grudge. But I'm a member of the police. I can't accept her approach. I need to stop her no matter what. So I want to pursue the truth using just means in her place.
Just means, huh? You do realize this investigation of yours is totally illegal, right?
Quit being fussy.
I saw Oe get cut down by the Killer Peach. Not once, but twice. Her recklessness back then pissed me off, but when I think about how she'd likely been comparing herself to the Killer Peach, guess it was only natural. By the way, about this memorial, why is this one spot scratched out? Among the ordered list of names of the memorial, one appears to be scratched out.
Oh, that. Probably some nasty prank or something. One day it was just suddenly like that.
Whose name was there?
No clue. The report only mentioned that there were 25 people. There was no personal info on them.
Huh? The fire resulted in 25 victims, including the one they scratched out. The report said the cause of the fire was arson, and the victims had been connected by chains. What the hell happened 10 years ago? And how did it connect to the demon Tsukiyomi?
Sorry.
I'll just have to go back in the past and find out. Because I'm a time traveler now.
Well, we're done here, so let's get going. We're heading to the Momoy department store. We'll take the special elevator on the first floor.
Right.
Apparently they must have kept that thingy.
The fingerprint thing?
They must have.
Victim's name engraved on memorial, 24 people. Last name Okayama, Oe's family, parents and younger brother. Empty spot for one name, seems to be scraped off. Cause of fire covered up. Did Okayama know? Huh? What's up? I punched the button on the elevator, but it's not responding. I tapped the button over and over, and the door still won't open. The elevator isn't coming up. Let me see. Maybe you pushed it wrong. He tries pushing the button the exact same way I pushed it, but it still doesn't respond. Yeah. Symbols are clinging together somewhere, mixing with what sounds like faint clockwork.
What are you screeching like a baby for? If this is how the next boss of the Num-Nums is like, they're in for a world of trouble.
Hey, it's not my fault. Guess no snappy comeback for him. Guess I better find the source of the sound. I think it's coming from over there. Weird. Whoa!
Hey, would you keep it down? What will you do if security catches wind of us?
I thought you convinced them.
I'd rather avoid as much trouble as we can. Who knows what'll happen?
Good point. As if nothing had just happened, I grabbed the gorilla toy off the floor. Obtained symbol gorilla. But why? Why did we take that? Took the elevator. Now it works. Oof. A loud sound out of nowhere. There's a loud sound of shaking, and suddenly, as it starts, it stops. All the lights go out. Huh? Did it break? Hey, did it really break on us? Well, it's back on now. Guess it wasn't broken. Faulty wiring, I guess. Hey, Ian, over there. I look over to where he's pointing.
What the fuck? Could you stop?
A rabbit plushie hangs from the ceiling. I don't remember seeing that earlier. That wasn't there when we got on, right? Probably just fell from the ceiling when we stopped so suddenly.
Ian, what the fuck are you smoking?
I'm numb and slack-jawed shocked, but I ignore him. I yank the toy down as if it's nothing. Obtained hanged rabbit.
I wonder if the order of these is important.
Monkey, rabbit.
I assume there's going to be a third. Yep.
Monkey, rabbit, doll. Ah! As we step out into the hall, the girl's laughter suddenly echoes down it. Shh. Laughter now, too, huh? What in the world is going on in this building? Hey, Ian, was that doll there before? I look to where Amnon's pointing and I see an old, worn little doll. No. I slowly shake
I
my
like how
head.
the cop isn't reacting at all.
All these supernatural things happening one after another is really creepy. Damn it! Muttering under my breath, I stomp over.
What the fuck?
I pick up the creepy laughing doll.
Laughing girl. Okay.
I need to save as soon as possible. Well, sounds like a cell phone vibrates, but it's not mine. Nope, not mine. Which means...
Looks like it's me. Excuse me for a sec.
Again?
Again! She's... Oh my god. Yeah, it's me, Ue. Oh, Ban, huh? Hey there. Yeah, so you got Okayama's belongings okay? Good thing Ishimaru didn't get his hands on them.
She stepped away, but she is so loud that I can hear what's going on.
If you find a notebook or diary, look through every last bit of it.
Rude.
Maybe we'll figure out why Ishimaru and Sumi covered up that fire. Alright, I'll let you get to it. So what's going on? So that's what's going on. But I had Bon and Rose go and check it for me. We already discussed this. We'll get a call if there are any developments. Alright, let's get to that special elevator. Oh, I thought she was going to stay down here.
What?
What? A lot's happened, but we better go see this Demon Tsukuyomi thing. What were you...
Because I pressed right to go right, and it said I pressed the door and nothing happens. Can we use that elevator?
I got this. I already reached out to the higher-ups. My fingerprint should be added by now. Oh, okay.
Then it's just a whether... A whether? It's just whether it'll send us to the past or not.
Won't know until we try.
She presses her finger on the scanner. It's like only in that building too.
What?
Probably the spirits? You ready to go see that kid again?
What kid?
The jump scare kid?
Oh, I forgot about him already.
To the 44th floor. After riding the elevator for a while, it shakes violently then.
Bitch!
I forgot all about that.
Ah!
Huh? A freakish scream pierces my ears. It's like rising up from the depths of the earth.
Was that an earthquake? What the heck was that voice? Oh yeah, she never experienced it.
Oh yeah.
Because she died.
That earthquake and the voice. I recall that happening at Moon
So
Tower
that
before.
wasn't Tomoko that did it, or Killer
It's
Peach.
probably the spirits of all the people that burned in the building. This building was built directly on where that was.
I wonder if one of them is the
The murderer?
Tsukuyomi. No.
Oh, one of the people that were murdered?
Yeah, it's
Probably.
the Tsukuyomi. I'm thinking it might be one of her relatives.
This happened the last time we went, or I went to the past too.
Huh. So then you're saying we've arrived at...
Yeah, most likely. The mysterious phenomenon stops. The elevator starts moving again, and when it stops, let us out at the unknown floor. When the doors open, I step out. Guess it still works.
We're really in the past right now? You sure this isn't the present? What's got you so freaked, Squirt? Oh shit, I didn't mean to read Num Num's lines. Mobby.
The twist is the jump scare kid is her little brother.
Oh, maybe. Moon Tower ain't got no shopping area.
No way. We've seriously gone back into the past? But if this is the past, there's a problem. Oe was killed by Killer Peach. What's the matter? You're not one to stand around thinking. Time to explain that I've been here twice before on my last investigation, and both times Oe died. Then you're saying it might happen again?
Worrying about maybes won't get us anywhere. Who knows if the demon will appear unless we look?
She's like, I'm immortal here, so I don't care.
I wanna die. Let's go see. Check the red thing. Oh.
Speaking of, I have a question before we proceed. Just, is that red thing on the floor? On this floor? Is it gonna automatically solve the D-Man? A flare. It was there last time. Or last time I was here too.
Oh, that was mentioned in the report.
So this flare was used in the incident? But what for? If you want to burn something, all you need is gasoline and a spark, right?
The theory in the report said the culprit first caused a fake fire with flares. Then they guided all the panicking customers somewhere they could detain them. Oh.
Crafty asshole. Ready to find this kid again?
I guess. But check the flares, though, for the D-Man card.
Bunch of flares on the floor. All of them either used already or too wet to be able to work.
That shit's still there.
What shit?
The noises in the background of, like, breaking glass.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta find some broken red thing? Is that what it was?
Get ready. Get ready. Guess not. Lights hanging from the ceiling, but they aren't on, but they're buzzing like there's still some juice going through them. Was that the buzzing?
I don't think so.
A Christmas tree. Looks like it's been... So it wasn't the flare. Broken red monster.
Maybe it's further in. Maybe it's OA. That.
Yeah, for some reason there's a puddle on the floor. Water's clear enough to reflect my face in the ceiling. I look around if I can find anything, but there's nothing interesting.
That's probably the wiring.
Fuck is that back there? That looks hella nasty
Go
looking.
back? Was it a ghost?
Underneath the shit, you see that, right?
I do, but
Kind of look like a face, but like a scorched face.
it's not
It's not an oogie boogie.
dissipating like it usually would.
So I guess we need to march forward because there's nothing here that's giving me anything.
Don't worry, guys. I have the power of saving and loading.
Yeah, we're invincible.
Hell yeah.
I sense a presence in the dark.
Wow, already?
Again? Spinning the flashlight around towards it reveals... What? Killer Peach lying in wait for me. Yeah, hey, wait a second. That's Killer Peach, isn't it? I thought you defeated her. Time's been turned back. Killer Peach vanished. But the strange phenomenon hasn't stopped. So it's not her doing at all. So something stronger than her hatred. Damn. I'll think on that later. Right now, I gotta do something about her. Killer Peach sways as she walks towards me. God.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
The same questions as before. But there's no way I can use the same method I did last time. I don't have the tools. Gotta think of another way. I know the truth behind her grudge now.
You saved, yeah?
Yeah. I need to let her know that somehow. But if I say anything wrong, she'll cut me down.
Don't suggest police anything. Investigating the arson? Oh, maybe.
Nope.
No,
That's fire.
the fire report was probably right. I didn't read it. I just saw the arson thing first.
You know about the arson? Are you the one who did it? Killer Peach breathing becomes more ragged. Arson? Fire, my child burned, dead. Killer Peach screams and fucking crazy bitch. Blinding light flashes before my eyes and she cuts my head off. God damn. Justice is served. I didn't even fucking do shit. Justice is served, bitch.
Yeah, so it's probably the fire report.
Why are you even back?
How's she gonna see it from that far back?
Hey, look! This is the fire report from Amoy department store. I thrust the report out in front of me and to show Killer Peach. It may be me imagining it, but it seems like she's not sure what to do.
Why do you have...
All of her eyes swivel to focus on me. Her stare pierces me to my bones. It's clear as she'll see through any lie. I defeated you.
You defeated me?
Yeah, I did. I defeated you, and that's how I got this report. I'm using it to investigate the truth behind the department store fire.
Truth.
Investigating the truth. That's what you did when you were alive.
What I did when I was alive.
You didn't just want revenge on Sumi. You wanted to know the truth behind the fire that killed your family no matter what, right?
Investigating the truth. There is no falsehood in these words.
I meant every word. After a long moment of breathless silence, With a cry, Killer Peach vanishes.
Does that mean save me?
So you said it means save me?
I'm trying to think.
She probably means save me from this loop. I don't know how we survived that, but we did. And always not beheaded. Man, how are you so calm? I nearly threw up. I was worried that we die. Imagine it's like, what are you doing here? I have the fire report. She instantly beheads him.
Maybe that child doll there? Mannequin?
Maybe. Oh? Something's over there. The katana pillar Keech. The katana Killer Peach used lies on the ground at the spot where she disappeared. Obtained katana.
So the sword. That means she's leaving the rest up to you.
How should I know?
Well, with things the way they are, it may come in handy. Against a ghost.
We're gonna have a sword fight with a spirit.
I'll pretend I didn't see you take an illegal weapon for now. Hand it over when we leave, though.
Whatever. I'm not planning on giving it to you. I'm just gonna cut your head off right now and then meet you downstairs. You won't even know.
You won't remember a thing.
Oh, those are burnt bodies.
Were those on the floor and we just didn't see them?
No, those weren't there.
I know the picture last time was just the chain.
Demon Tsukiyomi, rumor notes 3. Toy and doll in the elevator hall. Plushie inside elevator. Killer Peach again. I thought I defeated her. Was I in trust with everything? Bunch of different products are on display. Bunch of cute plushies. There must be toys marketed to girls. Because boys don't play with plushies. Mannequin going by its size, it must be for kids. They're soaked and scaled by the fire, but still manage to keep their shape somehow. But there's nothing worthwhile here. There's a lot of toys out on display. Seems like they're all toys marked for little boys.
There's something on the floor, too.
There's a puddle on the floor. It's surprisingly big. Most of the surrounding products are soaking wet. Normal lights, I think they're not on, probably don't have power. With them off, the whole place is dark and gloomy. Don't see anything it could be here. I think that's a toy going off and instantly dying. We step out into a wide burnt area. Looks like the fire was the worst here. Walls, floors, ceiling, everything charred pitch black.
According to a report, this children's plaza was where the fire started. It used to be a play area with equipment.
There are chains on the ground. This is what that Demon Tsukiyomi ritual was about, or where it happened.
Probably everything points to it. Oh wait, probably everything points to it. Punctuation's important. But that's also if it was even done at all. Papa, Mama, ask Santa for my Christmas presents, okay? Promise? I'm waiting.
Again? Damn it. Could they cut it out already?
How many supernatural things does that make now? I've lost track. Well, just ignore it. Let's look around. What the fuck? I thought that was like claws or something on the ground.
Ah! I shine the flashlight on the floor and several burnt corpses come into view.
Oh wait, you can. I was
And
gonna say
now
you can view
they're
your
gone.
family's bodies.
But they left their things. Hey, the corpses.
No way, they were just here.
They're hard to believe, or it's hard to believe. The corpses had been so vividly real a second ago, vanished without a trace. Don't you play video games? Corpses eventually disappear. Maybe the victim's grudge is so strong that they showed that to us. There's a black stain. There's a black stain of some kind where one of the corpses had been. There's lots of black stains. I move closer and reach out towards it.
It's blood. Go.
That's what I said. Damn, my ears are buzzing loud enough that I'm getting vertigo. Must be blood of the victims. Let me just get some scares out of the way first. Because this is definitely a room that's going to have some scares. This can't be a room that doesn't have scares. I can't believe this is a room that doesn't have
I think
scares.
the corpse thing was supposed to be the scare.
Wow. I slowly reach out with my fingers to the blackened bloodstain on the floor.
That's creepy.
That's hella creepy. I'm scared. Help me. Did he eat that boy? He slurped all over him.
Gasoline.
What in the world are you thinking? What will this even accomplish? It's not too late to...
Oh, he shot him.
They shot an old
Oh,
man.
it's part of his curse. Okay.
He shot an old man. He's about to set that little boy on fire. Shut up, idiot. This is the most important part. It's the department store before it was burned, but something's off. A man with a cigarette hanging from his mouth looks down at several adults chained together. On his arm are some familiar-looking mouths. Between him and the adults is a kid. Looks like he's soaked in something. A plastic container on the floor makes it pretty obvious what that something is.
Masaru.
What are you going to do with the Masaru? So this kid's name is Masaru, huh? That's my name, too. Maybe that'll make Mom happy. You asshole! The man with the scarf tries to jump forward and drags his wife and whoever is with him across the floor.
Don't move. He'll kill us too.
Just endure it. I don't want to die. Yeah, he just covered us in gasoline because he didn't plan on killing us. Let me go! Masaru! Papa. Mama. Help me.
Oh, Masaru.
He's just gonna laugh at him.
I'm laughing at you.
The boy's mother is laughing at him.
Papa, Mama.
Yeah. Shall we get started? Mom's waiting after all. I think I'll start with this kid. Whoosh. He plucks a cigarette from his mouth and turns the fiery tip toward the kid. Cry loudly for me, okay, Masaru?
I did that part for you.
Nah, I wanted to do it too. It seemed entertaining. For Demon Tsukiyomi's sake. Papa, Mama,
You?
help me.
Demon Tsukuyomi, Demon Tsukuyomi, please come here.
Help,
Next.
help.
Demon Tsukuyomi, please grant my wish.
Help.
Please, my mom.
Mama,
What?
Papa. Help. Damn, I feel good. I feel sick. You're scowling, Em. Did you see something? I tell Nam Nam and Oe about the tragedy that happened here. A Demon Tsukiyomi ritual sacrificing a bunch of families. The man laughing horribly as he did it. I can barely even say the words.
Then the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual is really what he was after, huh?
Looks like it, yeah. The granted wish needs to be proportional to the value of burned objects. So he burned living humans.
Hung on. You said the arsonist was a man, yeah?
Yeah, in his 30s maybe. Said his name was Masaru. And he had mouths on his arm.
Mouths.
It's Kakuya's curse. Better explain. I tell her about the horrifying mouths that appear on me and Aunt Natsu.
In other words, the arsonist might have been caught up in Kakuya's game.
Yeah, most likely.
Could you stop?
Yeah. Countless mouths surface and begin crudely laughing. It's almost the finale of the tale. Demon Tsukiyomi, Deacon Tsukiyomi, grant my wish. Shit, I don't have much time left. Is the curse progressing? Yeah. Not good. He falls silent, thinking about something. What's gotten into you? The curse won't stop until you defeat the spirit. Yeah. Then what we need to do is find it, yeah? Yeah? Then it's time to throw the chips all in. We're calling the Demon Tsukiyomi. So, you're saying we gotta perform the demon ritual? Exactly. That's our only choice. There's no other way to escape the curse other than doing something about the Demon Tsukiyomi. Time's running out. I gotta take a gamble. It's like I'm tightrope walking over a chasm. Actually, I'm always being backed up off the edge of a cliff. We can summon Deacon Tsukiyomi. Demon Tsukiyomi if we have chains, 2 hand mirrors, and something to burn. We've already got chains here, so we just need mirrors and a fire starter. I should have brought that compact mirror. Ori, Oe, Ori, Oe,
Ogre.
Ogre. You're a working professional. You don't have a hand mirror or something?
Don't look at me. Sorry. I battle with my wits, not my looks.
You must lose a lot of fights.
Wow.
What about something to start a fire?
That would have been Bon and Rose. I would have been able to help with those.
Yeah, it definitely would have.
I don't smoke, but I've got a lighter on me.
At least you're useful for something. We just need something to burn then. Nothing for it. I'll have to look around.
Why is that in red? What's this song?
I can barely make it out, but it sounds like Jingle Bells. And it's getting twisted. This song was playing in the vision I saw.
Got a vision of the scene of the fire. Like everyone thought it was arson. Demon Tsukuyomi ritual performed with victims as a sacrifice. This is really distracting. This is Momoi, site of the fire. Saw a ghost of a victim. What? Oh, that. How to replicate the demon Tsukuyomi ritual. The chains, object to burn. What about the joined mirrors? That's really distracting.
A black stain on the floor, probably the victim's blood.
Did you say that?
It's the remainder of something kids can bribe. It's charred with an inch of his life and unrecognizable. It's a mostly burnt vending machine. I thought it was a bookshelf made of wood.
That's what I thought too.
The sprinklers rusted it too. So the thing's barely recognizable.
Did it get worse?
It's been progressively getting worse the whole time. I checked the pickup slots, and there's something there, surprisingly not burnt.
Oh, we found it without even trying.
I'd forgotten about it, to be honest. I lowered my gaze at the writing on the card.
Congratulations for surviving all Kakuya's games. You're exactly what I envisioned. Color me impressed. I've watched your triumphs from the sidelines, and I'm sorting all the info so far. First is Kakuya. I wonder if she can't pronounce the gu part of her name because she's a little girl. Let's refer to her as Kaguya doll. This cursed girl was sealed in the mirror of the prestigious Miroku family. The seal weakened every 10 years, and she could leave the realm of the dead for the present world. The ritual to seal her again was called Nagoshi no Gi, the same ritual which killed those little girls, I believe. But Kaguya isn't in the mirror. I suspect the ritual failed at some point. Now the game you've experienced, these games of death for you. The game ends if you survive a spirit encounter. How you survived was up to you, and when the spirit was gone, the cycle repeated until your death or she got bored. But the purpose of these games wasn't to kill you. She only wanted a playmate, like a child wanting attention. Being a spirit without knowledge of love, she must have thought that was play. Who knows how she got the other spirits to listen, perhaps magic similar to necromancy. I assume her way of hosting was to make them like fairy tales. Huh? Okay, a doll spirit that embodies the grudge of death. I have to say Kaguya's game is very fitting. But it doesn't apparently reflect appropriately reflect your efforts. Now this is an era where even Kaguya uses the phrase like NG. We could call it necro game among ourselves. Though you likely couldn't care less about the name. My apologies. At any rate, you survived NG and you saved your sister. I wish you happily ever after. I wonder why Kaguya was always so obsessed with you. Wow, so you just spouted a whole lot of nothing, sir.
That's what all of his cards were. How the hell did D-Man hide a card in here? Thoughts for another time. Right now, I gotta take care of this demon. Burnt bench is falling apart. If you go by the state of this bench, the fire was really bad. I look around the surrounding area and I find a gun on the floor. This gun. I think it's the one that the arsonist had.
Find something?
I found the gun the arsonist had.
What?
I pick up the gun from under the bench and show it to her.
Looks like it still works.
Yeah. Well, what do you do with it now? Preserve it as evidence?
Nah. If the thing still works, it might come in handy when fighting the spirit. No?
Doubt a gun'll work on the spirit.
Dunno till you try. Anyway, we'll get better evidence from Tomoko Okayama's house.
Okay.
I'll take it once we get out of this alive, so don't go losing it now. So I have a gun and a katana.
If worse comes to worse, you'll turn a blind eye to me shooting this, right?
Depends on how I'm feeling at the time.
Hey,
Shotgun? I thought he was talking about like a little hand pistol.
you didn't see the shotgun that man was holding in the vision?
No, all I was looking at was the mouths on his arm.
Wow. It's a hole in the floor with water in it. Probably filled up with sprinklers worn off. It's clear enough to see the ceiling reflected in it. Blackened chains are on the floor. Must have used these to make sure the hostages didn't escape.
Yeah, the victims were wrapped in chains. Gas was poured on them and then they were set on fire. Some grand ritual, sacrificing innocence just for his own ego.
The venom in her words stops my tongue. Maybe I can learn something if I touch the chains. Might see more if there's blood on them. I'll take all the information I can get. Ah! The instant I touch them, my hand is scalded back by a roaring heat. Scalded back by a roaring heat. I quickly yank my hand back. What's wrong? The chains are still hot.
嘘だろ
Are you kidding me? But the link looks normal. Cool metal. The chains don't look hot at all. But I definitely felt heat when I touched them. Ah! Clearly not believing me, Num Num reaches out and touches the chain and gets burned. Ah! Clearly not believing me as well. Oe now reaches out to the chain and gets burned. They're all really hot. These beans are too hot. Well, time to go upstairs and see what's making that music.
Upstairs? Oh.
Turned around and went back. One of those stuffed animals will probably burn.
Does it have to be a person?
Maybe. You could take the mannequin. A bunch of different products on display. Better check the display of toys. Probably use this for the ritual. Pull a slightly burnt hand mirror out from among the toys. It's burnt, but the mirror part looks fine. Obtain burnt hand mirror. What's this? He shows me a stick he found among the products on display. Who knows? The tip's melted. Might come in handy. Obtained melted stick.
The fuck?
There's a bunch of other plushies on display. They don't look like it, but most of them are wet to the touch. So wet that I kind of don't want to shove any of them into my bag. Huh? There's something red between a few animals. I grab it. What's a flare doing here? It was between soaked plushies, so it was also wet, making it unstable. But it's definitely a flare. It looks like The ones on the floor by the elevator. We could use this to, if it's not wet. Yeah. Sighing, I put it back. I feel like I read a lot of that wrong, but I'm like dozing.
You tired? You want to stop?
No, I want to finish Tsukiyomi. A mannequin going by the size. It must be for kids. They're soaked and scalded.
You want me to read?
No, I'm fine. They're soaked and scalded by the fire, but still manage to keep their shape somehow. But there's something worthwhile here.
There's nothing.
Nothing worthwhile here. Go back real quick.
Check the tree. There might be ornaments or something you could use as a mirror.
A Christmas tree. Looks like it'd be right around Christmas when the tragedy happened.
Nothing.
TV, maybe. Two, the built-in VHS deck. The VHS slot does nothing. I don't know why, but I just imagine like the kid coming to jump scare us again. But instead of like him screaming, it's like, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Did you check the boy toys?
No, I did not. There's a lot of toys on display. Bunch of toys for little boys. Hey, think you could use these gloves? For what? How should I know? When does your brain ever work? Anytime I'm in a pinch. Obtained rider gloves. I find a toy robot nearby that still looks normal enough anyway. Burnt robot. What are you gonna use that for? I don't know. When does your brain even work? When it needs to? Here's hoping. Look around a bit more, but there's nothing. Everything else is burnt beyond recognition. There's water. We still only have one mirror.
Go where? Investigate the flares again, maybe?
Bunch of flares are on the floor.
We could use flares for the ritual, but these are too wet. They're rolling everywhere, so let's see if any still work.
Sure. I check each flare on the ground and see if they can be used for the fire needed for the ritual. So, find any good ones? Nope. They've all been used before. Oh well. Didn't we find one?
It was wet. Can't be used.
I've got everything, but I couldn't find anything to burn. If
We could just use that flare. We just need the gunpowder inside.
Hey, I found a flare by that spot where you found that stick toy. It can't be used, but it was lying around in such an odd place. Maybe there'd be more in other spots.
True. Some might even be usable. But one ain't enough. We gotta get a bunch of them.
Got it. Guess I'll go back and double check where I've already looked.
Let's just start here.
A Christmas tree. Checked around the tree. There's a flare in the pot. Found one that looks like it still works. Chained flare.
Hey, nice work. Just like a Num Num thought.
But why are there flares all over?
Beats me. Probably left by the arsonist. There's no way to understand people like that. Now keep looking at elsewhere. Once we call Demon Tsukuyomi, the truth will come to light.
了解
On it.
Maybe they show.
There's a
on
flare in the
VCR.
VHS deck.
Damn.
That's new. There are clothes on display. I search around the display. How about that? I found one that looks usable. The rest of this is just clothes, huh?
You put any in your bag, I'll tag you. You put any in your bag, I'll tag you with police tape.
But we're in the past. No one's gonna miss these.
Shoplifting's wrong.
I wasn't gonna touch them. They're all for babies anyway.
Ami could use some new clothes. Or 10-year-old clothes.
There's a flare in the light switch. Or in the light bulb. Y'all wanna stop?
Those are the victims, yes?
I believe so.
We're trying to help you.
Y'all wanna not do that?
Look at the boy toys again.
Bunch of toys for little boys. Wonder if I can use anything here. They're all burnt beyond recognition. None look like they come in handy. Mannequin going by the size for kids to check around the mannequin and kids' clothes.
You find anything?
Nope.
Oh.
Hey, I found one over here.
There is one.
Obtained flare.
Keep looking for others. Check the plushies again, I guess? I don't think you'd find one in there because it wouldn't work.
All I found as far as wet flares. But it's me. Let's try again. Want to take another look? Yeah, there might be spots that aren't wet. We search every nook and cranny for a spot that's dry. Ah, there is a dry patch behind some of the plushies. I push an animal aside to see a big hole in his back. A red tube pokes out of it. Found one that looks like it still works. Obtain flare.
Hey, nice work. Keep looking for others. More? Downstairs?
Probably. Everywhere we've already searched, unless I have to go back through the building.
The vending machine. The bench. Nope.
I check out the playground equipment.
What?
There are 3 flares around it. Here's hoping these are still okay. I pick each one up and check if it can be used. 2 out of 3 are too burnt. The last one seems like it could still work.
I was gonna say, we just got hella lucky.
I wish all of them were good.
At least it wasn't a total loss. Found one. Hey, nice work. Keep looking for others.
Oh no!
How many does that make? Why did you even say that line?
I count the flares in my bag. 5. Some are kind of damp, but
We only need the gunpowder inside them. With a flame, they'll dry up and ignite.
guess I'll start preparing the ritual then. But what do we have to burn?
The toys.
Oh,
Or the melted stick.
what's this? Oh, shit's going down right now. I would have took the mannequin. It looks like a person.
That's what I would have done.
The screams from the mouse pierce my brain. The tale has reached happily ever after. Yomi Dimitsuki, Yomi! Yomi Dimitsuki, Yomi! Don't open, don't open! Dimitsuki, Yomi! Got my wish.
Nom, nom,
Almost, huh? All that's left to do for the ritual is call a demon. Let's
Are you
defeat
sure?
it. What?
Are you sure that this one's can't be purified?
That's what they were saying.
Who?
The people who's already beaten this.
On Steam? They said it can't be, or they couldn't figure it out.
It cannot be, according to the achievements.
Okay.
The floor crumbling into the fire. There's nothing here to get in the way. Plus, there's plenty of open space. This should be a good place for preparing the ritual.
Huh?
I think these are the toys that the people came to pick up for their children.
So maybe we're fighting now. All of them.
It still gleams as if a grudge is still unresolved. Shotgun by the bench kids area. Used by the arsenal still has ammo. Still work as a weapon. Branded item found on the merchandise shelves for girls. The label reads Magical Girl J.
There's another thing.
Looks like it's from
Laughing
a
girl
character
had
from
J
an anime.
something on there. On her feet.
G Ear. That's probably the name of the girl
Well,
that this is going to.
Then maybe that little girl died in the fire.
Magical Girl J looks like it's a character from an anime.
Maybe it was a magical girl stick.
Branded
Like a
item.
wand?
Probably, yeah. Branded item found on the service shelves for boys. They're made of thick faux leather and could be used as batting gloves or even pot holders.
Oh, so you could use that to touch the chain.
Burnt robot found on merchandise shelves for boys. If the button on the chest is pressed, it emits a sound of weaponry. Boom, ratata. And a bunch of flares. Okay. Blackened chains on the floor. Rider gloves. Pull out the rider gloves and put them on. Hesitantly, I touch the chains. How is it? They're not hot. I can carry them this way. I maneuver the chains into a circle. He did no such thing. Is this okay? I think so. The chains are ready now. Blackened chains are on the floor. No bloodstains on the chains anymore, I guess. Now we need something to burn. Are you sure we're burning one of the toys?
I'm not sure.
Floor's crumbling from the heat of the fire.
Did you say?
There's
Just in case
nothing-
we're not ready?
Yeah. Break down the flares and just leave the gunpowder on the floor. We need multiples so it burns longer. Exactly.
There's not many discussions in here.
I take out the flames and tear them apart. Or flares and tear them apart. I'll help you. It's way too much effort, but at least it's worth it. We managed to gather quite a bit of gunpowder. Should be plenty now. Hurry.
Hurry and get the other stuff ready.
The floor. We'll figure it out, babe.
I'm not doing that. I'm trying to figure out if there's really no way to purify her.
That's why I said we'll figure it out.
Are we gonna replay it more than once?
We'll get whatever ending. We'll see, because the consequences are almost immediate, right? Whoever's with you will die. Which is 2 people. Which is probably why it doesn't matter. Whoever somebody dies, we'll just go back. Unless it seems like it's scripted. The floor is crumbling. Can heal the fire. There's nothing. You're getting in the way. Preparing for the ritual.
You need the mirror.
Take out the burnt hammer, but I can't think of a way to use it.
Where's the other mirror? Do we have another one?
We don't.
Why did they say we're ready then?
I moved the chains. I put the gunpowder from the flares.
You need the 2 mirrors though, remember? To connect, to make the pathway. Oh. That could be used probably.
There's enough water that the ceiling is reflected on it.
Try the mirror there, maybe? Oh.
I'm holding up to the puddle. The puddle reflected the mirror, and the mirror is reflected in the puddle. That should work for the joining mirrors part.
Okay, now it should be able to light the stuff. Because she has the lighter.
I'm ready to do the demon ritual.
All I need to do is say the magic words.
What should I wish for?
Oh shit.
Lifting your curse is probably a good idea. Oh yeah, I'll go with that. We didn't burn anything.
Light the gunpowder.
Time to light the gunpowder from the flares. Once it's burning, I close my eyes. Demon Tsukiyomi, please come here. Making a silent wish for the curse on me to be released, I call forth the Demon Tsukiyomi. What feels like an entirety of silence passes. Suddenly the room darkens and I feel cold. Everything is enveloped in strange stillness, almost like I'm the only person in the whole world. As that feeling settles over me, this is everybody that died in this fire.
It's just an amalgamation of people.
They're all in chains and they're all on fire. That's a lot of people in there. That's probably why we picked up so many toys. A small clump of flesh appears out of thin air.
Small.
That's not a clump of flesh either. That's magma.
It looks like a fish. Weird lumps grow rapidly all over until it's suddenly a huge mass of flesh.
This is the Demon Tsukiyomi?
It's completely disgusting. My whole body shudders.
I can't say I expected this. Run home to mommy if you're scared. What a shitty thing to say at this time.
Stupid.
In this time. Like hell I will. Can't leave you alone after coming this far. Then know you're stuck with me forever. You signed the papers.
It's romantic.
Some kind of dark surge attacks me. It roils like burning hatred. Shit. What am I supposed to do?
Grant.
Grant. Like a wish? But what wish am I supposed to grant?
I was super excited for it.
It's one of the toys.
Which one?
We don't know which child is speaking. Want what? Looking forward to what? Do you understand? Don't you think that face that said it sounded like a little kid? Now that you mention it, the Grant one sounds like an adult. Exactly. So a parent waiting to grant a kid's wish. Something a kid wants from their parents. No clue what it'd be. No clue what it'd be, though. We don't have anything else to go on. It's up to you to figure out the rest. Are you talking to me? Up to us. I don't know why I made him break the fourth wall. I'm blind. So a parent wants to grant a kid's wish. If I can grant that, then survival escape. Scene 1.
Why were they individual spirits before and now they're one? None of this looks like a child's face to me.
At all, actually. In fact, they all look like kind of old men. That one just looks bored up there.
Grant my wish, Mom, please.
Upper left face. Okay, he didn't say anything.
I want Jennifer, the
That's
doll.
the doll.
So you can give that one the doll.
Laughing girl.
Yeah.
I handed the laughing girl to the upper right face. No reaction at all, huh? No idea if I got it right or not. Why don't you just give something to all of them? Fuck, they don't give me a notice if I'm doing it right.
It had to be that. Buy me a big monkey, please. Okay, so that's easy.
It's not a big monkey, but... Oh, well,
Symbol
gorilla.
gorilla,
It's a
yeah.
gorilla, yeah. Handed the symbol gorilla to the lower right face. No reaction again. Maybe I need to give things to all the faces, like Omnom said. Pew pew boom bang!
Robot.
Handed the burnt robot to the lower left face. No reaction again. Maybe I need to give things to all the faces, like Omnom said.
Why does he gotta repeat that?
I'm repeating myself. Which means you get the magical wand. You look like a grown man's face, though.
Or the hanged rabbit.
Fuck.
But grant my wish does sound like a magical girl wand thing. Can you read the thing on for the information on the stick again?
Give her a shotgun.
Was this the only child left?
I think so. Yeah, there's no other face. I just noticed there in the background. That's creepy. File. No. Magical Girl J looks like it's from an anime character.
What's the hanged rabbit's name?
Rabbit plushie found hanging on the ceiling shows.
I would say you're probably right about the melted stick. It's probably that.
You get the melted stick, face.
I hope it's right.
Handed the melted stick to the upper left face. I've given something to every face. All I can do now is wait for a reaction. Yay! A symbol gorilla! Thanks, Dad! One of the faces cries out excitedly. Whoa! You did it, buddy! It's too early to celebrate. I sound grim, but we haven't heard the other face's reaction yet. It's Jennifer! Thanks so much, Mom! Apparently, I got a second face right, too. Yay! It's Kaiser Robot! Kaiser Punch! A third face also yells excitedly. Just one more. Mom? Mom? This isn't Mom. What? She wants her mom.
Momotaro.
It's the kid!
It's her kid.
The
He's
katana!
looking for his mom.
We should have given him the katana!
We should have gave him the
Huh?
shotgun to the face.
Right when I thought we were in the clear, Demon Tsukiyomi goes berserk. Chains come flying at us. Shit! You okay, Amnam? Yeah, just barely. Damn it, we can't do anything when it's like this. Run! Make a break for it. Amnam and Oe on my heels. Seems like that angry face was the only wrong one. So what do we do? Well, if we knew what it wanted, I know what it wants. That's the one that was all Mom. This is Mom this and Mom that, yeah? Yeah. Demon Tsukiyomi doesn't sound very far away. Must be chasing us.
We better get out of here.
Where can we go?
Use the elevator to go back to where we were. We'll figure out what that thing wants in the meantime.
May as well. We've got no other
You
choice.
think we're getting out of here? Silly, silly, silly.
Barreling into the elevator hall, I run straight to the door and press the button. What?
You should have expected this.
What's the matter? Hurry, open it. I pushed it, but it won't open.
You're doing it wrong. Yep.
I jabbed my thumb on the button again and again, but the thing still doesn't open. Has it caught up to us? No, I don't see it. Even when I do, it'll be far away. That if we can get the door open. The pep talk is appreciated, but if we stay stuck like this, we'll be up Shit's Creek.
Without a paddle.
God damn it, fine. If you're gonna be that way. The stupid door is pissing me off. I grip the edges and try to force the door open. Realizing what I'm trying to do, Oe jumps in on and help me.
Uh-oh. Ball sack.
It fights us, and we haven't made much progress before the demon appears. It's not very far away.
No way.
Shit, I was careless. Hey, hurry up, Ian. At this rate, we're gonna die.
Open up!
Is this just a really long death scene?
It might be.
Terror gives me the extra strength I need to open it. Yes! I slip my hands into the crack and force it open. Open! Alright, go, get inside. Amnam runs in, followed by Oe. They fell to their deaths. Once I'm sure they made it, I slip inside too. Ooh. Close the door now! Oe smashes the button on the panel. I'm surprised it didn't just shoot chains in.
It's no use. The door won't close because it's caught on the Demon Tsukiyomi.
You're giving up after we made it this far. Move! Rawr.
he punching the ghost?
With a roar, I kick Demon Tsukiyomi with all my might. The heat burns the sole of my shoe, filling the elevator with the smell of burnt rubber. The spirit reacts just enough that the door manages to close.
I expected to be there. Whoa, nicely done, Hunlo.
We're going up?
Seems so.
Hope we can get back down.
That's up to luck. At least we're safe for now.
I think we're gonna go down very fast.
Ooh-wee.
I don't know if I should say this, but kicking the spirit is such a you thing to do. Shut up. You tried to shoot one with a gun.
A gun, huh?
Obviously not a real one. Shut up. Just a model gun with some slight modifications, extremely slight.
Oh, something to look forward to after we survive this. You can give me all the juicy details later. I'll wring you dry.
Now I'm in for it. Give me a break, detective. Don't wring me dry. Save some for Miss Natsu.
Oh my.
How did we?
They're going to the roof.
Lucky for us, I thought
The
this was.
burn
I thought this
victim.
was the first floor.
Oh no.
I was like, how did we get to the first floor? Lucky for us, the elevator connects to the moon tower's roof. We rush into the terrace. Why? I saw blood moon. Tsukiyomi's blood moon. What the hell's up with the moon? After we left the department store, we should be back on Moon Tower. Did the demon Tsukiyomi do this? Damn, Daniel. We won't get away that easily. If the demons got control of this place, then it'll probably be here soon enough. What do we do, Ian? I can't just poof ideas out of thin air, you know. Get poofing.
We just gotta do something about that last face, right?
Which face?
You know, the one that was, "This isn't Mom," or whatever. All the others seem satisfied.
What do they mean by saying they want
We
their
already
mom?
know. Just pull the spirit back here, please.
Do you need to set up our lovely detective as a mom figure or something?
I'm shit at acting.
Cell phone vibrates, breaking the silence.
Whoa, that's me.
She pulls her phone from
It's
her
a
pocket.
bad time for this. It's Bond. Maybe Okayama's things revealed something.
She really cared for her son.
Hey, it's me. I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. What? You serious? So he's on... What? So he's on there too.
The son. The son's name was crossed out on the memorial list.
No.
We knew that the son died,
It
though.
wasn't crossed out. It showed the husband and son's names.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, it's nothing. Just talking to myself. If there's nothing else, I gotta go. We got our hands full at the moment. We'll talk more later. Bye! I can't believe it.
You seem excessively shocked over something. Get some amazing info or what?
Yeah, it's a doozy. Remember the name that was scratched off the memorial there? Well, that name was Masaharu Ishimaru. Oh, his brother! He covered it up for his brother! The president.
Ah.
Dickhead!
Wait, Ishimaru was the president.
Yep, and Masaru is Noboru Ishimaru's second... Oh, his son! It's his son. Oh, shit. But that's not all. According to Okayama's notebook, Masaru Ishimaru is the one who caused the fire. Yeah, we knew that. We knew that already. What, seriously?
So she was gonna ruin his name. That's why he had her killed.
That's just Okayama's own conclusion after she conducted an investigation alone. But she totally wasn't wrong. The gun found at the scene couldn't have belonged to any random schmuck. That's what caused her to be suspicious of Masaru. He was notorious for his violence and his habit of abducting people. Dad's influence prevented him from ever getting arrested, though.
So if he was the great arsonist,
The great.
I don't know why I put great in there, then the one who sacrificed all those people for the demon ritual was, yeah, it had to be him, Masaru Ishimaru. The thin man with the gun who I saw standing in the kids' plaza during my vision must have been Masaru Ishimaru.
Don't let his father off the hook, though. He knew what his son liked to do, so he must have guessed who the arsonist was. And he still added his son's name to the list of victims without even batting an eye. Counted as a victim, it's harder to investigate him, but it buys a whole lot of sympathy, too.
So they're both pieces of shit.
Yeah, complete garbage. Guess someone agreed because the name of the memorial was scratched out.
Pretty sure that was Mother Dearest.
If Ishimaru died in the fire, then he's probably a part of Demon Tsukuyomi too. That means even in death, the victims are stuck with the guy who killed them.
That sucks.
If we beat him, the victims should all rest in peace.
But how do we do that?
That's your department.
So much for we. Before we beat him, we gotta find him. He gonna find us. Hey,
Maybe
Ian,
it's him, because
I
he
think
was
we're out of
talking about
time.
his mom too.
Was he?
He was. He said, "I'm gonna send you to my mom."
He was.
Man, you're a persistent bastard.
But what happened to his mom?
They never said. So the katana's our best bet right now. That's the only thing we have from mom. From a mom.
Fuck. How the fuck should I know? But now it has. There's only one thing to do. Finish it off here and now.
Masaru Ishimaru should be in that thing somewhere. If I find him,
Fuck.
scene 2, not last scene. This sucks. This is the last one that we fucked up, the only one left. There's 3 of them this time. Nemo! I'm scared, Mom. Oh. Dad, it's hot, so hot.
That's the kid that was murdered. That was the center of the fire.
That's so sad.
Fuck, which one is it?
Which one is he?
How am I supposed to know? Help me, Mom. Katana? For that one?
We're gonna fuck this up, so.
Definitely. I stared down the katana with my hand. That blade's all we've got. The sword I got from Killer Pete should work against her mortal enemy, Masaru Ishimaru. Oh, it's meant to cut him down, not help the kid. I gave it to the wrong one. I think it was the left one is him. Now just figure out which one you're slashing. It's all up to luck. My mouth quirks into a grin. I take aim with the demon at the demon and dash forward and slash a child. The giant leap in front of my target, I slashed its face. Eek, ow.
What did you do to our daughter? Shit.
Demon Tsukimi's faces all twist in anger as it sends chains flying. No! I can't dodge the chains flying at me, and one pierces my heart.
That doesn't make any sense, but okay. You wouldn't have to.
It was the fucking left face.
Maybe it'll start us at that. Well, close enough, I suppose.
It's a really long conversation I have to skip through.
I mean, it's better than starting from the very beginning.
Yeah. It's gotta be you.
There was a face above him.
That one's asking for his dad.
Oh, yeah, right. Right, never mind. Okay. Unless he's talking about his dad.
Yeah, it might be that one. He must be, because mom's dead, right? Why would he be asking for mom?
He was talking about his mom, though, in the cutscene.
He definitely was.
You can try it.
Fuck, let's go for the dad.
How dare you?
God damn it.
Okay, well, that's 2 down.
I guess let's do left now to see if I was right. It just doesn't make sense why he'd be calling out to his mom.
I mean, why was he trying to send a kid named Masaru to his mom?
He is obviously trying to wish for his mom to come back to life by sacrificing lives. Because the sacrifice has to be as great as what you wish for.
20-some lives is not equal to one person's life.
I'm scared, Mom. He had to have been a mama's boy. What does the other one say, just in case? He didn't seem like the type that would be like, mommy, mommy. Chopping you up.
What did you do to our son?
With a giant leap, I slash my target's face. Eek. God damn it! Is it really the last one we choose? So he's the person going, mommy, mommy.
I think there was 2 more.
2?
I thought there was.
I thought there was 4 faces.
There was 5.
We've done 3.
Just check everywhere before you do.
One, 2, 3, 4. But there's also this. I didn't see this. Stone memorial built in honor of the victims. Only Masaru Ishimuro's name has been cut out.
I would say it's probably not.
You said no?
Well, what would you do? doing to scratch it all the way out?
I mean, it's clearly scratched out to the point where nobody can figure out what it is. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another fucking baby face. Because it's saying mommy.
Yeah. Well, just tell which one you think.
It was the one saying mommy? Really? Demon Sukimi hurls countless chains at me and dangerous metal flying every which way. Instincts blaring, my body senses the change trajectory. I dodge every last one of them. Die, Ishimaru. Once close enough, I push hard on the ground and jump high into the air. I slash a katana from bottom to top, slashing every face. Ishimaru flinches in fear. Blood splurts everywhere, getting all over me.
What?
He's closer. Why did his blood give us a vision of Moroku's house?
Oh, because Kaguya.
He has Kaguya's blood?
No, but he has something to do with her, so. And she has something to do with him.
Huh? He had a habit for abducting people.
Oh, yeah, huh?
He kidnapped the kids and brought him to
That was part of
Moroku.
his game. Or was it?
He would deliver the kids to Moroku, and Moroku would rip them apart.
Okay, that makes sense. Kaguya wanted him to make her new playmates.
For a second, a familiar place flashes in view. I'm sure that's... there's no time for that right now. I've got to do something about him. Obtain blackened blood. Made it flinch, and that's it. Guess physical attacks won't take it down. Any other ideas, Amnam? My only thought of how to destroy spiritual stuff is to use something supernatural, or perform some kind of ritual.
But we can't do that kind of stuff.
Then all we've got left to listen to is his wish.
Don't be stupid. There's no way in hell we need to grant his wish.
Then what are we supposed to do? She bites her lip and falls silent. I'm sure she knows, but it's impossible to bring herself to allow it since the fire is how she lost her family. Out of nowhere, the spirit starts moaning. We have to put his name back in the memorial. Is it saying carve? But I have no idea what that means. Do I really have to grant Masaru Ishimaru's wish? Time's running out. Whatever I do, my best chance is while it's still stunned. Time's running out. Gotta do something while it's still stunned. Carve, think on what it could mean. I think we have to put his name back on the fucking victims list. Memorial, huh? It was made to comfort the victims. To comfort them? Hey, don't you think it's kind of like a magic ritual? Now that you mention it, yeah. But what do we do? This thing's already built, so it's achieved its purpose. The problems.
That's the problem, bro.
That's the problem. But if all goes well, Demon Tsukiyomi might rest in peace. Because there's really nothing else to do.
How would you carve it? Were we supposed to shoot him in the face?
Where'd that turn on?
I think we were probably supposed to shoot him in the face.
Dark red spurt of blood from Demon Tsukiyomi. It looks like, feels like ink.
Oh, okay. So we gotta write his name with blood.
I touch the blackened blood stained on my cheek. The darkened blood brings the words to mind suddenly. Carve, carve. The blank spot on the memorial. What's the matter? Not exactly the best time to be mumbling to yourself. Nothing. Just thinking we might need to engrave something in that blank space on the memorial. Something. Oh? A name? Yeah, exactly. We need to add a name. But the problem is, whose name? Yeah. Not his. His will just anger all the other spirits. Who died in the fire that stopped getting recognized?
They're all on there. Tomoko died in the building.
Who?
Tomoko, Killer Peach.
Did she die in that building?
They beheaded her in the building. They took her offsite to dispose of her. She might not have died on the floor, but that's the only other person I can think of that died in that building.
Probably then. Problem is, whose name should we engrave in the blank spot?
Oh, right. All those people died too. I forgot about them.
They were all in on it.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I'd say her.
Yeah.
I write a name in the blackened blood on my finger. Someone whose strong grudge made her a spirit. She should be listed as a victim too. Tomoko Okuyama.
Who is that?
The name of the woman who lost her husband and child in the fire you set. She was killed by your old man when she tried to reveal the truth behind the fire.
So what?
Damn it, he doesn't even care. Was Killer Peach Okuyama not the right name?
What? Someone I don't know inside me. Oh, that's awkward. What are you?
It's the kid, her son.
What are you going to do to me? Oh, justice is served. Go, Peach! Get him!
I've heard that voice somewhere before. The mythological Momotaro must have been guided by the name written on the memorial. Crossing time and space to determine exterminate evil. Take the poop.
No! White. It was white. But it was white.
Annihilation.
But it was white though.
I already told you, babe.
Why would they do that?
Wind blows across the roof and the demon Tsukiyomi dissolves.
Wait a second. So all those innocent people mixed in are forcefully destroyed?
I I think we solved their grudge when we gave them the toy that they wanted.
But their souls are destroyed.
They might have been set free because he's dead.
Okay.
Are those grateful cries from the people mixed up in the wind? I knew it. Mama really is Mama Taro.
Oh, that's so sweet.
A child's voice pipes up from among them and proudly boasting about their mother.
Oh, that's so sweet. I really hope their souls weren't destroyed, because that would be a really shitty way to end it. If his is destroyed, that's fine, but... The ominous scarlet moon vanishes and the sky reverts back to normal. Take it your curse was lifted. Your expression is if your expression's anything to go by.
Yeah, I guess I managed to survive again. Demon Tsukiyomi disappeared, but it didn't leave a pool of blood behind.
No reason to leave you a clue.
I guess that makes sense. I already got Ami out. Speaking of blood flew out when I cut the Demon Tsukiyomi with the katana, which just disappeared, by the way. It was only a flash, but I saw a vision of the attic of Moroku residence. Why did that appear? Better check it out. I touch the blood on my clothes and concentrate. Those were words. I didn't get to read them.
Wow, nice work there.
I'm pretty sure that's the Ishimaru's voice.
Yeah.
First thing I hear is a young man's voice. It's the arsonist, Ishimaru.
It says young man's voice on there.
That was captivating, truly. What, the way he just beheaded that girl and put her head on a doll? Guess going fully criminal to kidnap a kid really was worth it after all. He's a sick fuck. Masaru. I allowed you to watch, but if you continue to say things like that, I'll have to ask you to leave. The man in white monk robes replies coldly. That don't look like a little girl. A little girl's body.
It's a doll's body.
That's not. That's where the head came from.
Maybe she just developed early.
His voice sounds familiar, too. It's gotta be Moroku, the author who turned girls into dolls. Don't be like that, old man. Without my pop's power, you'd be behind bars right now. Yes, I'm extremely grateful of Noboru. It's entirely due to the Ishimaru's family's cooperation that I'm able to fulfill my duty. That NG ritual or whatever. Yeah. Sounds like a mouthful. Why not shorten it to NG? Now he's gonna put 2 and 2 together. That sounds like a name a child would choose. Masaru, please refrain from saying anything that draws the interest of the Kaguya doll. Is she currently active? As he's putting her together? The seal is in the process of weakening. Oh wait, no, she's in the mirror. And he's making that doll to entertain her. She may be listening at this very moment. Oh, now that's scary. You better hurry up and finish making her playmate. Hey, what's this? That? Oh, since I'm the last successor of the Moroku family, it's just junk now. I suppose you being a wrinkly old man means you're not interested in getting it on anymore. Ha, it would look that way to you. Ever since I lost the power of my hands in an accident, I've given up on ordinary happiness that has to be important. The power of his hands. She gonna catch these hands. We gonna get to fight. She gonna be like, "What's good?" I'm gonna be like, "Catch these hands." Knock her out. That's if that's how we fight Kaguya, I'm gonna be so happy. What do you mean by power of your hands? Each of my hands held a special power to knock you the fuck out. The power to bestow was one of them. I would use it to bestow spiritual power into the doll and give it to her. So does that mean because you lost your power thing, that's why you're killing kids and making them into dolls? It's up to you whether you believe me or not. I believe you. I love stories like that.
Creep.
Anyway, what about you, Masaru? Huh? What about me? Will you marry and have a happy family? Noboru would surely be pleased if you had a child. Would Mom be happy in heaven too? You're still hung up on Yoko, huh? Of course I am. Pops only shoves money at me. Mom actually loved me. She's my everything, even now, forever. I always want to relive the time Mom was around. I see. At Ishimaru's strange outburst, Moroku stops and frowns. Was she the first doll that he made?
Why do you think that?
Oh no, he seems very, in touch with this man's family.
Who knows how many dolls this is that he's made? They've been covering
Once
for
every
him.
10 years.
I'm saying, who knows which doll that is? That could be doll number 2, could be doll number 3. His family's been covering for him because the kid's been abducting the other kids.
It would be nice to go back to the past you long for. By the way, old man, you write scary fairy tales, yeah? So that means you're an expert on the cult? Yes, to some extent. What about it? I want to ask you something. Could you tell me about the demon Tsukiyomi game? What? That was... The arsonist Ishimaru abducted girls, and Moroku turned each of them into dolls. It lines up with what was written on the NG book that I found in the Black Rabbit. What?
I have to do laundry.
Plus that strange doll Ishimaru grabbed. I'll do it tonight.
When? There's no time.
It takes an hour per cycle. I'll just put him in for an hour, stay up. Just watch him for an hour, stay up. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Why are you being a spaz?
I have foot cramp. Shut up.
That was the doll I picked up at the Moroku residence. You look serious, Ian. Did something happen? No, it's nothing. I'm still trying to process everything I just saw. There's no way that I could... There's no way I can explain it right now.
Well then, we survived that by the skin of our teeth, but we can take a breather later. Let's get the hell out of here before someone finds out we broke in.
Right, let's go.
We're not gonna go someplace weird again, are we?
It'll be fine, probably. If the demon Tsukiyomi was the one causing time to reverse, then we shouldn't be led to the scene of the fire again. Press the button to go to the first floor, and the elevator quietly starts moving. They still don't want to check out the 44th floor?
That case is essentially solved.
I guess, yeah. The elevator reaches the first floor without any issues. Oh, it comes up to us. Hey, sorry about that. I had a call. And now there are two of them. Whew, we made it back all right.
Come on, we don't have time to be standing around. Let's get going.
Oe makes it clear that she wants to be out of this place, so we leave.
Whew, we should be safe here. Good job, you two. Give me the weapons.
Sheesh, I'm exhausted. That's no joke. I want to sleep like a log. At that hotel. Hey, what's that face for? Something's bugging me. What exactly was Demon Tsukiyomi we saw? That's an incredibly vague question. It was probably a mixture of all the people who died in the fire. No, I get that, but the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual itself existed way before the fire, right? It's just been collecting spirits. It's not really related to the fire at all. Huh?
Nobody probably went to that fucking extent for the ritual.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The way Oe explained the ritual to us, it seemed like it was just like burn a piece of cloth or burn something like sticks or something, incense.
It was something equal value to your wish. But I think that guy took it way out of hand.
So basically you're wondering whether we face the real Demon Tsukiyomi? More or less. We were originally trying to summon the Demon Tsukiyomi, and then that thing appeared. First, let's sum up what we know. The arsonist Ishimaru burned humans alive in an attempt to summon Demon Tsukiyomi. His wish was to revive his late mother. Talk about crazy occult maniacs.
She's also the late wife of President Ishimaru of the Sumi Group. She's still quite dead. I confirmed that when I was investigating the Sumi Group.
In other words, his wish to the Demon Tsukiyomi wasn't granted.
That's what that'd mean, yeah.
This is just a theory, but maybe a wish was granted. Except, it wasn't Ishimaru's wish. So whose wish was it? The victim that Ishimaru killed. The voices of the 24 victims would have been louder than Ishimaru's voice. And in an extreme situation like that, they all would have been wishing for the same thing. I don't want to die, huh? Exactly. And in its own warped way, the Demon Tsukiyomi granted that wish, creating the Demon Tsukiyomi that we saw, I guess. So the rumor about the Demon Tsukiyomi granting wishes was true. Well, if my theory was right, the Demon Tsukiyomi could have also just been a complete unrelated ball of rage. And nobody's wishes were granted during that fire. Which would mean that the rumors of the Demon Tsukiyomi were false. Even so, believers in the occult would just deny it. They'd claim the value of a sacrifice wasn't high enough or something. In the end, people are going to believe what they want to believe. There's no such thing as a correct answer.
Well, it's about time we split up. Ain't good time for minors to be walking around.
Yeah, I guess I'll head home. Thanks for everything, Oe.
Huh, that's surprisingly decent coming from you. Have you fallen for me? Yeah, totes my goats. Man, you look happy. Wasn't expecting that. By the way, Hung Lo, how did Ami's examination go?
Oh yeah, I never told you. They found some abnormalities in her brainwaves, so she is under examination until tomorrow.
That's so. I hope Natsumi gets better soon so they can go back to their normal lives.
Yeah, me too. If Aunt Natsu's coma is because of Kaguya's curse, then Ami's not getting her normal life back until I do something about Kaguya.
Alright, I'm heading out. See ya.
Oi disappears in the direction of Shinza Station. I think I'll say my goodbyes here too. My hotel room's right by Shinza Station. So you're still not going home, huh? I can't. Not while you could end up getting suddenly cursed again like you did today. Amnam seems completely fine, but I've constantly been causing him trouble for the past few weeks, including what happened to Morihashi. What's the matter? You're staring at me.
I think you're hot.
At first I didn't want to get him involved, but if he hadn't been there to help me, I never would have survived
He
this
sounds
long.
like he's falling in love.
I really caused you a lot of trouble, Senpai. I'm sorry. Like I care, Baka. It's my job. It's my job to back you up. You're all brawn and no brains. If I left you alone, you'd be the one in trouble. Guess we're in the same boat, Senpai. Senpapi. You're forgetting who saved you when that gang was gonna kidnap you back in elementary school. Did you forget who introduced you to the underground matches when you needed cash? Then you're forgetting high school when, man, we could keep doing this forever, but I'd rather kiss you. Huh, seriously. Well, I'm gonna get going. See you later, lover. Amnam disappears with that sweet butt bustling down the street. Now that I think about it, he does have a sweet butt. A lot of people have helped me get this far. I gaze up at the night sky for a while, picturing all the people who's helped me. Amnam character file. Because of your close relationship with Amnam. Fuck! So we would have got a character file for What's-Her-Face too, for Hazuki if we chose her. Oh wait, never mind, we might be getting everybody. Because of your close relationship with Morihashi.
With Amnam.
Because your character creation with Ami. Because Natsu. Oe. Hunglo. Wait, that's me.
Yeah.
I have a close relationship with myself.
Hazuki wasn't on there, so yeah, it would have been Hazuki instead of Amnam.
We got Hazuki.
No, we didn't.
She was one of the ones that popped up.
It was Morihashi.
She was after him.
Was she? I didn't see her.
It was Hazuki, Ami, and Oe.
I didn't see Hazuki.
Guess I'll get going myself.
Are we gonna be done soon? I go to the station and quickly hop on the last train heading to Kisoji.
Yes, it seems that way. After arriving at the Kisoji station, which I deserted.
What? I deserted. Is deserted.
Which is deserted for an hour.
At this
I had
hour.
at this hour. I had
I'm
to my
going
apartment.
home. That's what this means.
Are we diggity?
D-Man's
we
gonna
about-
give you some D.
No, I think we're about to run into Kaguya. She's about to be pissed. She's like, you keep solving my games. I'm about to beat that ass. But I'm like, nah, I got the power of these hands. I know your weakness. I'm gonna just go. Give me that text message, D-Man. God damn it. A text. I open the message. How are you?
It's D-Man. This will be my final message. I admire your dedication for finding my analysis reports. I'd like to personally thank you, my true comrade. If you don't mind, come to the graveyard's entrance. Okay.
Huh?
How do you get to the graveyard again?
I think he's just gonna go there.
Finally
gonna get to see his face.
and punch it.
A graveyard. Probably the one not far from
The
here.
one we went on a date to.
Choosing not to go home, I instead head to the place he mentioned.
Sweet, we don't have to deal with D-Man anymore. That's pretty cool.
This is the spot D-Man said to be. Doesn't look like there's anyone here yet. Calls me out, but doesn't bother to be here? I'm under no obligation to wait. Going home is starting to sound like a good idea. Just then...
What?
a man's voice whispers in my ears. Hey, baby.
His name is D-Man. Demon?
I spin around, but there's no one there. Straining my ears, I try to sense his presence, but all I hear is the wind. Just my imagination, I guess. I turn back toward the graveyard. Oh! And he's standing there in front of me.
Hello?
Dead man.
Oh.
So this is the elusive D-Man? Ashen face, focused eye, unfocused eyes, and bloodstained shirt. An aura that can't possibly be human. Is he dead?
I study him as he slowly approaches me.
Hello, did I scare you?
Heck yeah, you did, bitch. Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't expect you to try. Didn't expect you to be that impressed. No, excuse me. And while I'm apologizing, please allow me to say how nice it is to meet you.
This is the first time we've met, but he's being so friendly with me like I'm a long-lost pal.
What the hell?
What is going on here? Guess he's taken a liking to me after sending all those texts.
My real name is Hiro Aratama. Sorry to meet you like this, but in life, I was the desk editor for OP Arts Monthly. Desk man, so D-Man.
Dead man would have been cooler.
I wanted to express my thanks to you, but I also have one thing I want to confirm.
His cheerful voice suddenly turned serious.
So, would this meeting have not happened?
I don't fucking know, I guess. I don't see the point of it so far.
It's about my writings. You always seem so interested in them. To the point, what do you truly want to do? That's what I want to know. Who do you truly wish to become? I pray that you don't disappoint me.
Are you gonna kill us? Oh my god!
Wow.
I regret finding his shit now. Explore the untapped world.
Pretty sure, yeah. The unknown. I want to explore the untapped world.
That was written on the first D card I found. I bet he wanted me to become a fellow explorer of the untapped world. That's gotta be the answer he's looking for.
Oh, wonderful. You're exactly the man I expected. From now on, the untapped world will welcome you.
Is he gonna explain what happened to him?
Explorer of the untapped world.
Hello?
Hung low. I'm glad I was able to meet you today. Thank you for everything. I have one last report to give you. Now then, may you remain in good health until the day you arrive at the abyss of the untapped world.
Hello? And with that, he vanishes. Where he was standing is the familiar-looking card, answering no questions, but leaving more.
I lower my gaze at the writing on the card.
Apologies for alarming you earlier. I was so happy to finally meet you that I asked you what I shouldn't have. Who I am is just what I told you before. I am Hiro Aratama, former desk editor for OOP Arts Monthly. Many of my acquaintances, like Mr. K, are familiar with the paranormal. No blame on them, but I often got carried away. That's how I'm like this. I've always felt bad about dying. It caused trouble for the editorial department and the magazine's readers. That aside, I'm ecstatic to welcome you as a fellow explorer of the untapped world. I'd like to start out by sharing information with you on Hyaki Yagyo, what we're currently after. Do you know what Hyaki Yagyo is? It's the march of evil spirits of rivers and mountains, much like those found in ancient tales of this country. It's a piece of fiction, but the Hyaki Yagyo we're after isn't. Would you believe me if I said a large group of spirits like those you faced used to march along this land of Musashino a long time ago? It's your right and duty to affirm everything paranormal, including my bizarre stories, as I don't have to convince you now. Back to Hyaki Yagyo, we believe at the center of the covered-up historical incidents is a certain presence. It has power to create dangerous spirits. I'm sure someone has come to mind. It's Kaguya, or more accurately, the Kaguya doll. A doll with similar powers was connected to the mark case of an H city. These doll spirits are considered the core of what causes the Hyaki Yagyo. We assume a death march occurs when a doll spirit gathers the dead and turns them into spirits, but we don't know much about these dolls yet. All the families from the Edo period associated with dolls have disappeared, and passed down items were lost in the war. The only possible lead we might get is for you to ask the doll spirit directly. But you must be very careful. You'll soon reach the end of Kaguya's game. If you observe closely, you could learn new information. That said, don't end up like me. If worst comes to worst, put your own safety first. That rhymed. Now, I still have much to say to you, but look how I am. Sadly, I have someplace I need to be. But thank you for keeping me company all this time. I'll tell my acquaintances about you when I get the chance. Goodbye, Hung Lo. Until we meet again. So he died because he was reckless?
Just chasing spirits.
Stupid.
So, this is finally the end. The abyss of the untapped world. What's that supposed to mean? Pondering the meaning behind his words, I walk home.
I want to know what would have happened if you'd gotten it wrong. You'd have been like, you suck!
I can see that you're not interested in my writings.
You
Bye.
weren't paying any attention at all, were you? Fuck you!
I thought you were someone else. Sorry, go on about your life, you worthless slob.
When I get home, I immediately head to the bathroom and take a hot shit.
Then I get dragged into the mirror.
I can still feel that lukewarm sensation from the blood that spurted from my butthole.
Ooh!
I want to wash it off as soon as possible. I don't blame
I have
you.
to go to the doctor.
I don't blame you, dude. I haven't seen Kaguya since the day she told me about the Killer Peach game. The fact that she hasn't shown up despite the fact that I took Ami back makes me feel uneasy.
But Kaguya's curse appeared. What's going on?
Maybe Kaguya is still watching me, even though I can't see her. From beyond this mirror, from the realm of the dead.
That's right. Where'd that thing go? I search my drawers, shelves, and under the bed, and quickly find that.
In Blood Metry vision I had, Masaru Ishimaru was holding this doll. It's definitely the same one. In that vision, Yaku Moroku said,
Oh, that? That's just junk now. Now that I'm the last successor of the Moroku family.
is he his dad or something? It definitely looks like just junk.
Maybe?
We've never heard anything about his dad. His dad left.
Yeah.
He was raised by his mom in poverty.
Mm-hmm. And she died.
Why else would Kaguya be so interested in this random child? If not him being the successor,
It has to be.
the spirit, or like, it has to be like some relation to him. But its appearance is similar to Kaguya's. That's bugging me. I'll think about it later.
I need to get up early tomorrow to go pick Ami up.
Or to
Better
be
get some
told
sleep.
that she needs to stay another day in the hospital.
Spirit File Demon Tsukiyomi updated. Tsukiyomi Tomoko that lady lost her son and husband in a fire. The arsonist was Ishimaru, Nobuo Ishimaru's son. After losing his mother, turned psychopath, committing crimes, tried to resurrect his mom with alchemy, lost his arm and his leg and his brother. His father covered up the incident with underworld connections. Grudges of fire victims of Okayama. Mushiharu Ishimaru is gone because alchemy. La la la. Time to go to bed. Go to bed. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. A bunch of things happened tonight. Some of it shocking. I would have sworn I was going to find myself awake for hours after shutting my eyes. But I must be exhausted. My consciousness quickly fades away. And that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you for joining us for the annihilation of the demon Tsukiyomi. And we will stream whenever possible. I have been busy playing Modern Warfare, and my wife has been busy being my wife. And so whenever we find the time, we'll stream. Seems like we're getting close to the end of this game. So
The next one might be the last one.
next one might be the last one. So we'll get to it as soon as possible. Thanks again for joining, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!